Let's go to Nova.
She'd be like bluesy swing kind of vibes. Chernika.
I had food in my mouth. I'm sorry. I think
How dare
Trinika
you.
would honestly listen to like anime intros and J-pop and like K-pop. She's my little cringe baby, and I love her.
We also love her.
Sigmund.
Tchaikovsky 1812 Overture.
Not even a genre, just that one song.
Yes.
1813 can fuck off. We only listen to 1812 around here.
18. Oh yeah.
Is that everyone?
Mm-hmm.
All right, gang. I appreciate
AJ, what type of
y'all.
music does Captain Bones listen to besides sea shanties?
Nothing. He's dead because O'David killed
He
him.
killed me first!
You killed him.
Can he not rest?
You killed him.
I brought him back.
Not rest.
I brought him back.
Wasn't enough to end the man's life. Lieutenant Ribs takes his place. But all right, we're gonna get started, gang. Hey,
What's
Jack,
the
music.
skeleton's favorite snack?
Ribs.
Ribs.
Spare ribs.
Ribs.
Fuck. Okay. We
Hi, Ryan. Wait,
return
Ryan,
to
what's
this-
Dreg's favorite type of music? Okay,
No.
I was in the middle of my fucking intro, bro. Once I get going, how?
Park out, to be honest.
Yeah. So, 5 yards.
As I stated, we begin again here into the fourth day of this 7-day journey to the jungles of Fujihoro, where you hope to come to this ancient tomb with a secret inside. However, getting there proves to be just as big of a challenge, as during a rough and stormy night, we are flanked by not one, not two, but 3 dragons. On each of their backs is a humanoid figure riding them, controlling their movements, as they maybe sit 100, 200 feet away at the moment.
Where's
You
the third
hear
dragon?
the men at arms. Oh, there's a white, a gold, and a red.
Got it, thank you.
You hear the call to arms by Claude Cooper, calling all of the sailors and rousing you all from your sleep to the top of the deck. You see everyone takes their battle positions, as a dragon on the sea is the end of many a sailor's life and the beginning of many horror stories among the sea. These sailors, not wishing to have their story end yet, they get ready, as do you all. Let me get positions on the ship. Of course, we are in large-scale combat, so this won't come into play yet, but it will come into play eventually as we begin our session tonight. Let me get from top to bottom. Chernika, where is your position on the deck?
As middle of the deck as she can be.
Okay. Nova, where is your position?
The helm.
Helm. O'Davin.
Is the crow's nest out of bounds, or is it just the bottom?
You can get to the crow's nest.
I'll do that.
Get up there.
Sigmund.
Yeah, kind of like in the middle / I'd near maybe like the entrance lead down into the ship to get to the quartermaster's office.
Okay. And Sybil.
I'll do top deck in front of the front mast.
Top deck, alright. And where's Talix going?
He's gonna be somewhere in the middle of the ship.
I'll put him with
Just to-
Chernika in the middle.
Yeah, like closer to one of the edges, just in case like people board.
Okay. I'm gonna explain how ship combat works. Some of you, this might be a familiar rule set. For others, it's not. If you look at the initiative tracker, there are set initiatives based off of your vessel's speed. all right, and their maneuverability. The Aurora is a standard ship. It has a 10 initiative. You have 250 hit points. Okay? You have a damage threshold of 10, so that means if you are dealt 9 points of damage, nothing happens. Not even a single hit point. But if you are dealt 11, then you take all 11. Does that make sense, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
There's also a mishap threshold. If you take 30 points of damage in a single round from a single source, then what happens is everyone on board must make a dexterity saving throw. Alright? If you succeed, you take half damage of the total damage that was done to the ship. Now again, the threshold is 30, so at minimum, if you succeed, you're taking 15. On a failure, you're taking the full damage. Please keep that in mind, alright? Your armor class is 14. On turns that you don't take the movement action, your armor class is 12. So if you are unmoving, if you are a slow-moving ship, you are easier to hit, your armor class is 12. Your movement is 300 feet, strength of 18, dex of 10, con of 14, okay? On your turn of initiative, on the Aurora, you have one spokesperson per combat. In this combat, it is Nova. Nova will be acting out as the captain. Nova, has you already given the officer actions to those who are going to be officers in this combat?
Sorry, I was trying to write down the ACs. What is your question?
Have you already assigned the officer actions and told them of their officer actions?
Not like as Nova, but like
Don't
I think
need to. It's all, yeah.
I'll just like reiterate it, but I am the captain officer, Sybil is the bosun officer, Sigmund is the quartermaster, Trinica is weapons master.
Yay!
Yeah.
Do all of you know what your officer actions do?
Yep.
I
In
posted
theory,
it.
yes.
Wonderful.
In
Okay.
theory.
Your ship has 3 crew actions. Okay? 3 crew actions. Movement is 2, everything else is 1. Officer actions are special. You can use 1 officer action per round. Alright, so you can't double up on officer actions. There's a check associated with the person who has that officer action. So if Sigmund is the quartermaster, Sigmund makes the roll. If that roll is successful, as in the description, you get that bonus. If you fail the roll, nothing else happens except you lose that crew action. You only get 3. Yes, Nova.
What is the range on the cannons?
The range on the cannons is 300 feet. Normal, 500 feet disadvantage.
Got it.
Any other questions?
I love you guys.
Obviously spells like control water and stuff are inert for this experience, correct?
Yeah, so in order to mechanically keep it all sane, if you cast the AoE or any spell from a single person that targets an area of effect on the large scale map, your damage is essentially negligible. I double checked, it's actually quarter damage. So if you do a fireball 4d or 6d6, they're succeeding or failing, they're taking a quarter of that damage. If that wasn't the case, then you could launch fireballs with impunity and take down an entire ship by yourself, right?
I understand. Just control water has in the writing vessels. Like
If there's something in there that specifically says it, then let me know and we can go from there.
Okay, I'll post it for you.
So, again, the Aurora has 1 turn. Sybil, and I'll say, and this goes to anybody, if you're choosing to do something that your own character can do, I'm going to say based on the level of you doing it, it could cost 1 or 2 crew actions, alright? But there's a set number of actions the ship can take, alright?
I'll just take the bows and we're gonna need the healing anyways, but just
We're
in
going to
case.
start, absolutely, we're going to start with Kaya.
It's the flood one, dude, because it says you choose an area of water in a large body because we're on the ocean, and it says huge or smaller vehicles in the water are considered.
Huge or smaller, the ship is gargantuan.
Gotcha. Are the
These
dragons
might not
considered?
be,
Yeah,
the
that's-
dragons are considered huge.
Yeah, so there's
they're
a
also
25%
flying.
chance they can capsize, I guess is what it
They're
says.
also flying, though.
Yeah,
They're
so
not
it's
in the
like-
water.
Yeah, I hear you. I just
Tidal
wanted to
wave,
ask if-
maybe, but
Yeah, but then that's.
AJ, I like your cup. You look, it's like a tea party.
Thank you very much.
What's done is the control
Cheerio.
water. Control water has a bigger wave with flood than Tidal Wave
Alright,
is.
so Kaya can't hit you yet. He's just going to move another 100 feet, and that is his turn. You see this gold dragon begins to fly. Its wings connected by the spinal column of this massive, rigid spine on its back as it just flaps wildly, adding to the storm that rages around you. This dragon rider is going to move 100. Can they reach? You are within range. They're going to make a single frost attack. $13. That does not hit your armor class. You guys are considered to be moving at this point until your turn ends. So 13 does not hit. That is his turn. This red dragon is going to move 100. And she's going to move another 100. That is her turn. It is the Aurora's turn. You have 3 crew actions.
Okay, so who's on what dragon? Do we who do we know
yes.
that?
You recognize one guy. You haven't seen the other 2, which is the one that you fought in the Cave of Cobaltus. This is O'Davin's brother. He's on the gold dragon.
AJ,
So
have a
I-
question. If we move
Yes.
past a dragon, would that invoke an opportunity attack?
Opportunity attacks don't operate on large scale combat.
Okay, thank you.
So I'll say we should probably cannon fire the white dragon because it's like parallel to us. So I think our cannons are on the sides, right?
Yes.
So I think we can probably reach him. Is that correct? 100
Yes,
feet.
absolutely.
Okay. So we'll take 1 crew action to fire the cannons, which is a +5 to hit. I just roll that?
Just roll at +5.
Okay. 16.
16 misses, unfortunately.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do 1 more cannon attack and then I'll do an evasive maneuvers if that's doable.
Yeah, let me just double check. I believe that is totally fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so 1 more cannon attack on the white dragon. Fuck. Alright.
14
then-
misses as well.
We will be taking the evasive maneuvers. So it's basically the dodge action. Disadvantage
Okay.
to any attack
Hey,
rolls.
look.
All right. I will also say you guys have not moved this turn, so your AC is decreased.
Yeah, we need to probably.
Your AC is
We
at
can
12.
they're gonna board us. They're within 100 feet of us, so.
Yeah, I already rolled the 2 attacks, so
But no problem. They have disadvantage on the attacks.
Hell yeah.
On round 2, this one within 100. Actually, no, he doesn't need to get that close. Right here, he's going to take a shot. Actually, 2 shots, because he has 3 actions. They don't have a huge 2-hit bonus, but...
okay,
Oh,
that
is
misses.
not going to hit. Oh. And that misses. 2 misses. This gold dragon shooting flames out at you. Yes, go ahead, Nova.
I was just gonna tell everyone else, if you have any suggestions for the next turn, post them in the basement so we can see them.
All right, that is Kaya's turn. Jaren is going to move here and shoot from behind twice at disadvantage because of evasive maneuvers. Still doesn't hit. That'll hit. The ship is going to take 14 points of damage. Doesn't break the threshold. It's her turn. She's going to fly.
Am I supposed
she's
to keep
going to
track
shoot-
of the ship's HP?
I also have it in Foundry as well, but I would suggest you keeping track of it because it helps you make better decisions with the bosun and, you know, plan your head of turn, plan
Got
ahead of
it.
time because you guys are coming up next. And then 2 attacks at disadvantage. Both miss. Or that first one misses, and the second one, 13. Your AC is now 12. That will hit. 28 points of damage. You see these dragons circling around you all. The wings, they're not massively gargantuan like a Shenrak was, but they're pretty big. You know, they're a bit smaller than Cobaltus as well. So they're not super huge, but they're definitely not wormlings.
Our total HP for the vessel.
250. You are at 208 right now. They circle around you all in this storm, blasting these small motes of flame and ice out of their mouths as they hit the sides and the hull of the ship. The ship hull lurches, especially on that last attack from the red dragon. It almost pierces through, and you see this massive hole on the side of the hull starting to form. It is the Aurora's turn. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so let me see here. We should probably move to let me see actually. 'Cause yeah, we should move first, get our HP up, and then maybe another evasive maneuvers, and then next turn we can probably do 10 to damages if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, am I able to do quarter turn and 10 to damages? 1 and 2? Or is it just the one officer action for the whole turn?
10 to damage is one. That's one officer action that you can use per turn. It's not the only thing you can do. You can do 10 to damages and quarter turn. You just couldn't move, which would keep your AC lower.
Okay. Like, for example, I could do 10 to damages and also like a cannon fire.
Yeah, you absolutely could. No
The
one's
only
within range of your cannons, though.
yeah. So we should definitely move, and then maybe next turn we can 10 to damages. But I think I'm gonna take 2 turns, two actions to move.
Okay, move in full
forward.
300.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, big moves.
And then what is our last action?
Also, Danny, you don't have to do this, but other things you can do. I have the thing where I make a roll, and then the next attack we make will be at advantage if I make it.
Oh yeah.
You
Okay.
also can do your captain thing to give yourself 2 more crew actions.
I can.
And then you can
Okay.
potentially turn twice.
All right. So I will make that charisma check then, and then we can
Okay.
do 10 to damages. So it's gonna be a
You can't 10 to damages and your officer thing because they're both officer actions. Remember?
You're
can use
correct.
You
one
can get more
officer
crew
per turn.
actions.
You
Can we
can
move
turn though. You move
I can
300. I'll say if you want to like move, turn, move. If Nova succeeds on this check, you can do that. You can turn 90 degrees, move, and then move again.
Yeah, because we're probably gonna have
you
to
can
end up
move,
losing
turn,
these
move.
people. Let's see. I'll do my charisma saving throw, or is it a check?
It's an ability check. Add your charisma modifier.
Okay. Ooh, probably not gonna do it.
Need a 15.
No.
Close. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. So that is all your crew actions.
Yep.
But you did get movement, and your AC is up.
Mhm.
Kaya is going to move 100. That's one of his movements. He can't board you this turn,
No.
fortunately. He's going to move as a second action and attack once. 11 doesn't hit. Jaren is far. He's going to move 100, then move another 100. He's out of range, so he can't fire. And then she is going to move here and move here. It is the Aurora's turn. What are you guys doing?
All right. Any suggestions, guys? Or are we like? Because I'm thinking 10 to damages for our officer action, and maybe turn or move. No.
If we
have
turn, we're
turn.
gonna lose. Like, if we're, well, what's our objective? Let's iron that out.
Yeah, we should discuss that actually. Should we
just
be
trying to-
outrunning
Are we
these
trying to
people?
haul ass, or are we trying to fight?
I think we stand a better chance to haul ass, personally.
I think so. Yeah.
Probably.
we can lose them in the storm.
Yeah.
I concur.
Okay. All right. In that case,
If we're just trying to haul ass, you might want to use officer action to get 2 more, and then use all of them to move. Do that,
yeah, I'm
and
gonna
then just
try that.
fucking
600 feet.
just Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Zoom in.
I think I just made that. Hang on. Yeah, 15. Pizza beats it.
Absolutely.
We have 4 crew actions now.
Move.
Move twice. So
Now
this
let's
is
move
50,
twice.
so that's another
600
550. I'm just gonna move them back for the sake
Yeah.
of it.
Or you can move us to the bottom of the map. I don't know.
Probably easier
Yeah,
just move
moving
them
them
back.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually easier. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Hey, Safu.
Your guys's.
What?
That's your guys' turn. Kaya is going to move twice.
I'm just screaming orders.
I think he is going to use his officer action.
Channeling Captain Thundertooth.
Can I reach?
They have officer
Just
actions
out.
too.
They
Oh,
also have
shit.
officer actions. They have 2 officer actions that they can take. Their movement doesn't cost 2 crew actions because it's only 1 creature than them. So their movement is less than y'all's, but it's also less actions. He could move a 3rd time, which I think he kind of has to do. Yeah, he kind of has to do it. They all have to, really. They have to move their 300 feet using all of their actions. I'm gonna put it in perspective of you guys, and I'll give you the math, right? They can move 300 feet per round using all of their actions, and there's 3 of
Yep.
them, right? So eventually they could. Oh, Juices. fucked
Yeah,
up
Juice
his
glitched
camera.
out.
They can eventually catch up to you guys unless you make some, like going straight in a storm with no rocks around. You're in open sea. It's not really that hard to lose a creature, especially 3 that are airborne. If it was another ship and you're outmaneuvering the ship, absolutely. For dragons, it's hard because they're fucking dragons. Make
What
sense?
if, like, would it be more feasible if I were using that captain officer action more, like to get the 4 actions?
You can
for
always
600?
get 600 feet, but they'll always be 300 feet behind you. And you're just
Okay.
going to keep running this until either y'all run out of steam or they run out of steam.
Got
You
it.
guys with a crew of, including the nameless sailors, of 10 people, like 10, 11 people, you guys are going to get gassed before a dragon and a person does.
Okay.
Mm.
You do this
Got
on
it.
a
So
bigger
maybe
vessel.
we
Yeah.
do like every other turn where it's like move 1 turn. Maybe the next turn we like turn the ship, cannon fire
Yeah.
Yeah.
at them, you know, and then we
Yep.
take the next turn.
Unless you can damage them enough to where they'll pull out, then
Yeah.
They're
So
not
we,
gonna
so we have to
keep
fight,
chasing you.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
you don't have like keeping them from boarding you is a smart idea because if
Yeah.
they board you, they're all dangerous, right? And their dragons are dangerous. Keeping distance and shooting away, whittling down them if you can hit, is smart because it'll force them to make a tactical retreat. They are not on a ship; they are on a single creature. If that creature goes down, they're in open ocean with nowhere to go. So they have
True.
more to lose. You guys potentially could grab driftwood. You could potentially grab a barrel and survive a little bit for a flagship merchant. They don't have that. So you have the advantage. They have the advantage in maneuverability and speed. You guys have the advantage in firepower. As weird as that sounds against dragons.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, yeah, I think we should do the rinse and repeat method where
Yep.
it's like move 1 turn, next turn we attack and
Move
turn and
fire,
attack.
move fire.
Yeah.
Is it our turn now?
Use your turn.
So we
Alright.
turn and shoot.
All right, Captain.
So we're going to turn 90 degrees to face our cannons towards them. And then we will
can
do
target-
2.
You can target either of them actually, or one on the same creature.
Okay. Let's try and focus the
gold?
white dragon because we already hit it, didn't we? Or did we miss?
No,
I
we
think we
did hit
None of them
Eddie.
have taken damage. None of them. Have
Okay,
taken
I'll do
damage
the
yet.
closer one, the gold dragon. We'll focus that
Cool.
first. We'll do 2 cannon attacks.
Make an attack. Their AC is 18. You gotta get a 13 on this die to hit them.
Natural 20?
20?
Do I get critical damage?
We do critical. We're not gonna do brutal criticals. We're
Okay.
just gonna roll the die twice. Because brutal critical is nuts.
So for the cannons, it's 5d10. Would it be 10d10?
It's 10d10.
Oh shit!
Let's go. Give us 100 damage, Danny.
Honestly,
God, just fucking obliterate his dragon.
that's not bad.
Wait,
Yeah.
40
Doesn't
damage.
Really
above his
good.
threshold. Let me make a save for Kaya. Can't
Hmm.
show you what he has for a deck save yet.
Ah.
I
Okay,
gotta go
makes
grab
sense.
my food, so I'm just gonna roll preemptively the next attack, and if
Is it gonna be
somebody
against
could,
the same one?
yeah.
You got it.
Deuces.
Oh,
Let me see
that
what
one.
it was. Oh, it's a natural one.
what?
Whatever,
Hey,
whatever,
gives and
man.
takes. Gives and takes.
Well, that's the spectrum.
That's
All
our turn.
right. It is Kaya's turn. He's gonna move. Can he get within? Let me highlight this. It's gonna be close. That's 2 actions. All right. I'm gonna need someone to roll an opposed athletics or acrobatics check. There's no real modifier bonus to this. Just a +4 or a +2. Or sorry, +4.
+4.
Yeah.
Not 20. 24.
That's
Nice.
20.
Hell
21
yeah.
succeeds, so you do not get boarded.
Hi.
Hell
Good
yeah.
dunk on.
300. He's actually gonna see.
Oh, we're getting flanked.
We are getting
Okay,
flanked.
he's gonna shoot 2 times. Uh, 16
That'll
will
hit.
hit,
Yep, that hits.
Ooh.
and that 19 will hit. So 19 damage and 20 damage. Ship is at 169 out of 250.
Okay.
She's going to go
Should
200,
definitely roll.
make
Movement.
an attack. Uh, 12 misses. It is your guys' turn.
Okay.
We're probably gonna want to try to get some actions, do a turn, a full move, and then evasive if we can.
All right. I will do the officer action to get some more crew actions.
Okay, so you're
Let's
going
just
down
figure
from
it out
3 to
first.
2.
Nice.
Make it. You now have 4.
And
You're gonna want to like try to go between them. and
Yeah,
get
just
out of
turn.
here.
Just turn and move. That's
or
fine.
why don't we just not waste the turn action and just keep going straight to
That's
the
also
right?
a viable option.
So we
Yeah.
save an action. We use 2 actions to move the full 300 feet,
Okay.
and then damn, we can't. Let's get a little bit ahead, and then we can heal maybe. Make- Do 2 more actions on the move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And use an officer action to heal, because you already used your officer action.
No, I
to
mean
heal.
next turn.
Next turn.
Next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have
Yeah.
2 left. You do have 2 actions left.
I'm gonna use the next 2 to just get 300 more feet away, and then next
Okay.
turn let's heal.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's 175, so I'll move them 125 back.
I'm in that strategic state of mind.
All right. It is Kaya's turn. He's going to use his officer action. You roll for him. He makes it.
What does he do?
Very similar to your own officer actions, they're captains.
Oh.
So that's 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
God damn.
If they succeed on their officer action, they can move 500 feet.
Yeah. We might need to move next turn instead.
Same for Jaren. He doesn't make it, so he can only move 200 feet. And then she's the scary one. Nat 20.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move, aren't we? Damn. Okay. Alright. Or should we just fucking heal?
It is the
feel like
Aurora's
we
turn.
Let's heal, and then is it heal?
Tank the
healing
next
2?
attack. Healing
This
is
is
2.
the officer action
So
too, though.
I'd say we heal, and then move. I guess.
Move is 2
Move is
actions.
2.
They're both 2 actions.
Oh, we don't have 4 yet. Yeah, we don't have 4 yet.
We can turn, or
Yeah,
we can
what
do
about-
a cannon attack. Let's do
Can't hit
healing and then
anyone with
cannon attack.
Can't hit her with cannon attack. She's just
Oh.
outside of your.
Oh, you're right.
zone.
Okay.
Yep.
So we could do an evasive turn.
We could. Yeah. Let's do evasive maneuvers and healing.
Okay, so I'll have disadvantage on their attacks.
And then,
Okay.
Sigmund, you're gonna have to make an intelligence check for the. Or wait, no,
Yep.
it's Sybil.
Sybil.
It's
Sybil, give me a
sorry.
wisdom check. D20
Wisdom.
plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, give us a... It's loading.
Ah.
Nope, 14. Missed it by 1.
14.
Oh, it still
14
counts
is the
success.
third tier, so you
Yeah.
get 3d10 worth of hit points. Roll 3d10,
Oh,
add it up.
okay.
It's a tier system.
Let's go.
14. Hell yeah. Back at 183 of 250, and then evasive maneuvers.
Oh.
It's Kaya's turn. Come here and he's going to attempt to board. I need an opposed check, d20 plus 5.
I'll roll it. Oh, never mind.
That'd be
Oh, wait, no,
17.
you should D20 plus 5.
Yep, that'd be the 17.
Let's go.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Jaren is going to attempt to make his officer action. He makes it. He doesn't have to use all of his movement. He does have 2 actions left, so he's also going to attempt to board. I need the same
Oh,
roll.
they're at disadvantage, by the way.
It's not an attack, it's boarding.
Oh,
Gotta be the
never mind.
9. Gotta be the 9.
Okay.
Don't roll 3.
Succeed.
Woo!
Eliza is gonna shoot 3 times. At disadvantage.
Eliza and Peggy.
Thank you. 17 still hits.
Oh.
2 2s.
Oh, the go. Oh my god, no, none of that 20.
And so 1 hits.
Damn.
13 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
170 out of 250. It is your turn.
Can we
Got one.
turn and shoot?
Well,
Yes, we
also,
can.
Yeah, they're right in
I
our
think
face.
we also have a ram. We also have a ram attack.
Also
We
have
do.
a ram.
They're flying though.
It's 46 bludgeoning damage or 5d10 bludgeoning damage for cannons.
They're flying.
5d10.
Oh, true.
I said
Okay,
we
I'm
just
gonna.
turn and blast them.
Yeah, let's turn and
Alright.
blast.
Just keep hitting the
Anyway,
goal.
so I started blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
I
I'm a
know,
trash man.
If we
My
can get one, if
character.
we can get one of them to wave off, one of them may follow, or they might not want to do a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
So you can catch Kaya and Jaren with
Mhm.
1 attack
Yeah.
each or 2 attacks on 1.
Yeah, 2 attacks on
I think
the goal.
I'll focus the yellow one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's the one we already damaged, right?
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
what-
that's one that that's the
Attacks.
one that we critted on. Ah,
Okay,
This
second attack was
AC
it
is
or
18. Second attack,
Okay.
you got 1 last attack. That
Let's
hits.
go.
Roll damage.
Just hits.
5d10 bludgeoning?
okay.
Not bad. Not the worst.
18. Okay, doesn't break the threshold.
It
For
doesn't.
damage?
Doesn't for damage.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't break his threshold for damage, or not his threshold. Sorry, his mishap.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, okay.
It does do
I thought
damage.
that
I was like,
threshold.
brother, brother.
Damn.
Yeah, it does do damage. That's the roar's turn. It's Kai's turn. Now that he has all of his crew actions, he's going to attempt to board twice. So I need you guys to make 2 d20 plus
Ew.
5 checks.
Okay.
First one, you got to be a 16.
15.
All right,
Oh.
that brings us the first one. He doesn't have to. He is. Let me see where he's at on the map. He's to your right side. You see, as this individual. Let me move you guys to where you're going to be. Odama's on the crow's nest. Chernika's in the middle. Talik's in the middle. Sigmund's low deck. Nova's at helm. with Claude, and Sybil is top deck. All right, I need everyone to please roll initiative for your character.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20.
Go! So, Chinika, what'd you get?
I got a 29.
9. Sybil, what'd you get?
4.
4. Sigmund, what'd you get?
11.
11. Let me roll for Talix. +2. 5. All right. Kaya, right here. Kaya is at 17. So the way this works, we're going to finish out this combat in the large scale, and then we're going to start the other combat, all right? Because Kaya is now boarded on you guys. His dragon, you see this dragon gets low to the ground. He leaps off, landing onto the deck of the ship with a forward roll, standing up his arms, ready for a fight. He's scanning around the ship.
Is the dragon
The
here?
dragon veers off in a wide circle. It is going to come back, but it's not part of the ship combat currently. Jaren is going to do the same thing. I need 2 again checks. +5. First one, you gotta be 12. Who's rolling it? I need 12. D20 +5. Something gotta be 12.
Oh. 17.
17 succeeds. Second one, you gotta be 18.
Okay. Yeah!
19. He cannot board to save his life.
Good.
Mm.
And then Eliza is going to attempt to board as well. I need the same
Peggy.
2 checks.
Thank you, Dasha. You punted the second time.
19 on the first one.
Okay.
Woo!
Natural 20.
That's 20. What is happening?
Oh,
And then
oh,
24 on
oh,
the second
no.
one.
Oh, no. And
We
that's,
need another natural
and that's 20
20.
again. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's do it. Eliza boards as well. She's at the front of the ship.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. That sounds great.
I'll beat her ass.
She's on the other side of the ship.
Oh, never mind. I thought she was on the helm.
Nah, she
All right. So we're going to do the large scale Aurora's turn first. The only creature in range currently is Jaren on his white dragon. What do you
Well,
guys want to do?
I just want to be clear, just so we can know
Mhm.
planning. So the dragons now currently aren't available on either combat map.
Not available on either combat. They take, when they board, the dragons leave for a full round.
Okay.
And then they come back at the end of the round. So you can
Except
move,
for this white one. Right?
except for the white one. So
Okay.
that's the only reason why we'll have to keep coming back here. Because right now it's just Jaren and the ship.
And the
So we'll have
We
to
should
remove
use this
both of these.
opportunity to repair the ship.
Yeah.
I'd say 10 to damages for Sybil to make that wisdom check, and then I guess we can cannon fire this dragon for our last action.
Might as well.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'll roll the attack if you want to roll your wisdom.
18. Let's go. Top threshold.
18, top threshold, 4d10, please.
Yeah. I got
Okay.
9.
19.
Decent healing.
Ship heals for 19. Big.
We missed with the cannon, so oh
Miss
well.
with the cannons. All right, now we come back. To
What's the health at for the ship again?
The ship is currently at 189 out of 250.
Okay.
O'Davin, you're the first to act. You are on the crow's nest.
Cool. Can I'll do some. Maybe this won't work. Can I hold my turn until the dragons are on this combat map?
Ooh.
Because what I want to do is I want them to be forced to leave because the dragons are hurt.
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna tell you, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, they're not gonna come down this round, so if you hold your action, you lose it this round.
Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna come
Yeah.
back until effectively round 3 of this scale combat.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Then I will. How far?
I don't want to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
and then you miss it on your turn. Yeah.
How far is down? How high is the crow's nest?
About 80 feet, 80, 100 feet,
Okay.
roughly.
Gotcha. So I'm further than 90 feet from my batter. Probably.
Looking at like the distance, what are you trying to do?
I have a spell that has a range of 90 feet. Is what that I'm trying to cast.
90 feet?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's difficult to get to him because
Okay.
not only is he 15 out this way, you're also 80 to 100 high. It'd be pushing it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, I will just I'll just shoot him. I'll attack him with the Stargazer.
Cool. Make an attack.
Oh my god, that one.
That one misses, unfortunately. You shoot it as he's in this fighting position without even like looking upwards. He just dodges the bullet to the side.
Doesn't even, it misfires.
Damn.
Oh, it misfires.
Oh.
Okay. Oof. Fitting. O'Donovan, tell us why your gun misfires.
It's raining. His hands are shaking probably.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, brother?
Ooh.
Okay, Chanika, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move up a little closer, and I'm going to attack twice.
Make your attacks.
And here, I have a question for you, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use a defensive flourish. If the weapon attack hits, you can expend one use of your bardic inspiration die to deal extra damage equal to the number you roll in the die. You also add the number to your AC until the start of your turn. If I don't hit, do I still burn that use of bardic inspiration?
Gotta hit. It's gotta hit for you to use your flourish.
Okay, perfect. That was my question. That's going to be +9 to hit. So first attack. Natural 20. And that's the one I wanted to use the defensive flourish on, which I said
Perfect.
beforehand. This is just the second one.
Perfect.
24.
24 will hit. Before you roll damage on the second attack, roll damage on the first attack because he's gonna reaction after the first attack.
Okay, that's cool. I need help doing brutal criticals because I never pay
So
attention.
what's the die that you're rolling? What's the weapon?
So I'm doing 1d8 plus 7.
Cool. 1d8 plus 7. So
Okay.
it's 1d8 plus 15.
Okay, but then I'm also doing the
Mm-hmm.
defensive, so does that add on to the brutal critical or
So
no?
2d8 plus 23.
Okay, thank you.
But roll the... Yep. Perfect. There's sixes. Both sixes. 35 damage, and you can add 6 to your armor class.
Okay, 17 plus 6 is going to be 23. And then second attack?
Before the
roll
second
or
attack, Kaya is going to reaction, make an attack against you. Another
I think I have a thing so where she
trading nat
can't.
20s. No, he can make an attack with you
Oof.
as a reaction. They can't make an opportunity attack against you. That's what Swashbuckler
okay.
is. So he has a special reaction. It's not an opportunity attack. It's when he gets dealt damage by a creature within 5 feet, he can reaction, like sucker punch you back.
Okay.
What are the crits this session?
Honestly.
It's like the sixth one.
This is a crit
Yeah.
against you. 44
Really
points
good,
of damage on
wow.
that crit. Yeah, almost max
Um,
damage.
Owie.
But your second attack, roll damage, please.
I would love to. That is going to be 1d8 plus 7. D8 plus 7. 10.
10 more damage. Hell yeah. Anything else, Chanika?
Okay. Yeah, seeing as that really hurt, let me, because I used my bonus action So I'm trying to see if I can do the Oh, actually, can I do uncanny dodge as a reaction to the 44 damage?
Yeah. Is it an attack or is it just damage? Read uncanny dodge for me.
It's just a reaction. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack damage against you. So instead
Hell
of
yeah.
44, I'm only going to take 22.
Hell yeah, so heal for 22.
And then I'm so sorry, I'm in features and traits. I'm trying to see if I have the thing where I can move away and they can't attack me, I think.
Yes.
Fancy
For
footwork?
they don't get an opportunity attack, so you can dip out.
Yeah, so I moved 5 feet to get closer. I'm going to move 25 feet away because, owie!
Absolutely. Anything else?
Wait,
Shanika?
where's Sybil actually in all of this?
She's by her lonesome over here.
I'm scared.
Can I, 1 second, Control Z? I'm
I'm
just
gonna die.
I'm gonna go this way.
I'm between two of them.
25 feet. That's my
Okay.
turn now.
Shanika, you rush forward, you take your weapon, you swing it wide, you see this warrior brings his gauntlets up to block the attack. He gets hit as you go for the forearms, faking it to get him in the side, a clean crit. As he takes it, he grabs you by the collar, pulls you into a hook punch in your stomach, and you... Oh, shit! You push off of him and you dip north. Shanika's turn, it is Eliza's turn.
That was so cool, you guys. My first crit of Trinica. Ah!
She's gonna make 3 attacks. You see, after that exchange with Chernika, Kaya yells out, "They have 1 healer! Take her down!" As they go
Oh,
as
that's
Eliza
not
moves
true.
to Sybil.
We have
They have
Stigman.
1. Yeah.
Oh wow! All right.
She's gonna make 3 attacks on her turn.
Ow. What if I said please no? Okay, well, yeah.
27,
Nah, definitely not. Could be.
26,
That one definitely doesn't hit then.
and 14.
Does hit.
Oh my god, brother, buddy. Okay, this is gonna be rough because she is going to use Spell Strike to add to expend spell slots to do extra damage per level spell slot.
Is
She's
that
gonna
counterspellable?
It's not. It's a feature. It's like a Eldritch Smite. It's
Can I
a very
use
similar
my,
thing.
Can I use my reaction on whichever one is the biggest of Sybil to do my half damage with my feature? Oh wait, let me see. I might actually be able to do it for longer. Let me see. You can use your action. It just says for a moment though. It doesn't say how long for shadowy defense as a reaction.
Let me read it.
You become insubstantial having the damage you take for a moment. So is that all damage for just this
I'm
attack?
not gonna say it's all damage. 'Cause
That's
even
what I'm
Uncanny
saying.
Dodge doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
that's what.
Where is it at?
It's under the shadow right here. It's this. It's really bad, dude. Actually, it does not give very.
It's gonna be
much
1
resistance.
attack. Like it's
Yeah,
not gonna
that's what I'm
let
saying.
you do
As Sybil, is
3
there a way I
attacks.
could do it as like whatever one that feels like she swings the hardest on?
Yeah, I'm gonna say pick first, second, or third damage, brother.
I'll take the second swing.
Second swing. It's gonna be the same dice rolled. She's
Yeah.
gonna expend all 3 of her second level spell slots to do 3d6, or actually 4d6 extra on each attack.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll
It's
just take
gonna
the second
be
one. Whatever. the
5d6 3 times.
Gotcha.
So the first one is 25.
Ow.
The second one, this is halved, is 17, so half to 8. Third one is 20.
Hey, should have picked the first one. Cool.
So 25, 8, and 20.
Ow.
Sybil, I'm going to DM you something. Okay, that is Eliza's turn. Nova, it is your turn.
Shoot. I had something and now I'm second guessing it. So fuck it. I'm just gonna bonus action, cunning action, I'm going to basically dash 10, 15, 30 right there, and then 45 here to get to Kaya. This is
Okay.
Kaya, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then gonna smack with my sword.
Make your attack.
Or my dagger, I guess. The
And
first
dagger.
one. And then I doubt the second one will hit, but first one.
First one does hit.
Okay. And then I am going to I should Eldritch Smite, shouldn't I? And is there another ally within 5 feet? No, there's not, so I don't get sneak attack. Alright, but I'll Eldritch Smite. So I'll do the 5d8. Or is it 68 now? No, it's 5d8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, warlocks don't get past 5th level spell slot. It'll always be 5d8.
Darn. 21 extra
21 extra.
force damage.
Let's
And then
go.
I didn't even roll the fucking dagger's damage. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, 1d4.
Alright. It rolled the sneak attack. I didn't mean for that to happen though.
Ooh, so just 10 piercing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. That I think. Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. It is Kaya's turn. He is going to bonus action second wind himself
Boo, pussy moves.
for 21 healing.
You whore!
He
Sorry,
gains
I mean,
plus 21. Holy shit.
no, 21 total. And then he's gonna
Or,
attack
yeah.
3 times on Nova.
Hit me, baby.
Nat 19, which is a critical for him, unfortunately. That is a critical hit on 19. 24.
Can I heal? Wait, no. That I want to save my extra
And
slot.
then a nat 20. So 2 crits on you.
Should I shield? Would
first
it matter?
The first one is a nat 19 plus 11 for 30.
Oh,
Can you get
never
to
mind.
30? You can shield
No.
the second one. Will it get past 24? What's your AC?
It would be 23, and my AC is 18
23.
right
So,
now.
oh god, this is gonna be rough, Nova. Oh my god, 2 crits. One an actual nat 20, the other one.
Better me than Odavin, though, because he'll take Odavin.
Yeah, so this is 4d10 plus 40 off base for the crits, plus another 2d10 plus plus 18. So 58. Oh my god. Oh, 2 crits in 1 turn. I'm so sorry, Nova. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh my god, 101 damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Dude, Nova's down.
I've never seen that much damage in one go. That's
It's
crazy.
3 attacks, 2 crits.
Yeah.
You see, you come up, you get this attack. The Eldritch Smite, unfortunately, he would be prone, but he is unmovable, so he can't be moved against his will, and he's immune
I
to
didn't
the
even
prone
remember
condition.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes back, all ties back full circle, gang.
Mhm.
As he takes the first hit, it booms with this force energy. He steps back slightly, kind of grabbing the deck of the ship as he goes back. This is not like last time. He takes 1 step forward. You you try to perceive this attack. He brings the foot up in an axe kick. It brings your forearms down, leaving you open. And these 2 well-placed punches, very monk-like almost, but there's aggression and not really a dexterity behind it. It's just this full strength. One hits you in the solar plexus. You feel the lower ribs cave in almost from this punch. The other one, he grabs the back of your head, pulls you into a knee as your nose breaks and you fall backwards on the ground.
2 characters with a broken nose. Damn.
Hey, you're a
he's
changeling. You
going
can just
to
make your nose look
move.
like it's not broken.
Here
But
to
it's still
Chernika.
hard.
Actually, he's going to flank Chernika because he has the movement.
We do flanking?
He's not like flanking her
Oh.
mechanically. He's like stepping in front of the stairs. He leaps over the railing, Chernika, landing on the stairs. Sigmund, it is your turn.
Cool. All right. Hold on. Where did he? Okay. Cool.
I could have
Yeah.
gotten sneak attack on that because of rakish audacity. Damn
I'm
it.
also realizing I could have gotten sneak and attack because I was 1v1ing him.
Why don't you
Here,
roll the
if
sneak
it
attack
matters.
then, both of you? Yeah, roll it.
Ah,
It's still
3.
damage. He's
3.
not gonna go
AJ
down,
and
but it is
Yeah.
damage.
You're my favorite person in the world right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter because he's not like going unconscious, but it is damage. Like you know.
Yeah.
All right, Sigmund, your turn, brother.
Yay!
Yeah. That's you, Sybil, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Nova is down.
Yes, I know.
He's unconscious.
I am going to. And where is Okay,
Nova's
I'm
right
going to
here.
move-
Sybil's right here.
got it. I'm going to move 10 feet forward, cast Mass Cure Wounds or Mass Healing Word to get everyone.
Just 5 feet out. Okay.
I don't think anyone else needs. Oh wait, no, we do.
Trinika's slightly hurt.
We've all been hit. I didn't even think of that.
All the girls been hit.
Let's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
go.
Max health, 13 hit points
Nine-
back.
13 hit points back.
Thank
And
you.
then-
Thanks.
You're welcome. And then 15, and then I'm going to move 5 feet more back into. Actually, no, I'll stay there.
Okay. It's Talix's turn. What is Talix doing, gang? Because he's not raging
He's-
right now. Does
Sorry.
he's
um,
not raging right now? But what is Talix
yeah,
doing?
he-
gang? What do you think?
let's see. What is his movement?
45.
Oh, he can get there. He's gonna get to like that corner next to Kaya, rage, and attack
Cool.
with his, I think, life bane, is it?
No, different weapon now.
Whatever the stronger weapon is, he'll attack with that
Gonna make
as
2
many times
attacks.
as he can.
Yeah, 27. It's gonna be
Let this man
2d6
draw
plus
the
8.
aggro.
These are smart people. Like they're smart fighters. You know, they're going after Sybil because she's the healer. Their next target will probably be Sigmund. They're tacticians. They're not just monsters. Like they're intelligent humanoids. 17 to Kaya. And then the next attack, Kaya is going to use his reaction as well. Both hit from Talix. Low damage for 9.
Damn.
He is going to use his reaction, and it doesn't have to be against Talix. He's going to use his reaction to make an attack against Chernika.
Rude.
Nat 19, which is a crit for Kaya.
What? Oh,
He crits on
against
19s or 20s.
I know.
What does it
but
have
he's actually
against
gotten this?
Women. This feels like
This is a hate crime. He
what
hates
is
girls,
man?
girls,
Can you
girls.
just,
Some hate
Joe
behind this.
Rogan
33
running
points
tag
of
that says
damage.
Kaya?
33 points of damage to Chernika.
I will take the full 30 use my
I'll
reaction.
use reaction. That is Talix's turn. Sybil, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to Misty step away and see if she stops me. Or does
She
something.
is going to, she has Mage Slayer, so she's going to make an attack against you.
Yeah, had a feeling. Didn't matter, but I can't stay here because she'll beat my ass.
29 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, how could you? You know.
Yeah, she's going to expend her 4th level spell slot to deal 3d6.
Well,
3d6, 46, 5, 6, 66 extra.
We might. Oh, God.
yeah, I can't use my reaction again until the next sunset. So, what type of damage is it? Is it a type of damage I can absorb elements on?
It's 5d6 force and then 1d6
No.
slashing.
Yeah, do it. Do your thing. Can't stop it.
Oh, dog.
Just nice, man. 23 points of damage.
26.
But you do get Misty Step. You do get the Misty Step off.
Yeah, I'm still up 2. Gonna look across the. Okay, let's go. Boink.
Boink.
Look across the deck. What's O'Dovan's face looking like as I'm about to cast a spell?
Horror.
Ah, I see. Okay, we'll go ahead and at 5th level Mass Cure Wounds. She did use her reaction, thankfully, but I don't know if Kaya can counterspell me. I'm going for it.
Awooga? Awooga.
I think that's gonna get everybody because we're all close enough together. So whoever.
What do you
loses,
cast?
Except
Mass
O'Donnell.
Cure Wounds.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh, nice, big.
1 second. Y'all cursor ever get stuck on? Never mind.
Yeah.
I really like this song. I like
27
the
to everybody,
tune.
actually.
Oh, that's
Let's go.
color.
Thank you, Sybil.
I'm at 40 out of 80. I'll post it, I think, though.
And I think she's gonna look at the lady that whispered to her. I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Give me an insight check.
Yep. That's fine. Ah, well. Yeah,
That's 20.
Alright.
Wait, who got the nat 20?
Sybil, I just whispered something to you as well.
Yeah.
Who?
Sybil,
Got it. She'll take that.
okay.
Stand by her.
Anything else, Sybil?
No, she's not.
All right, I'm going to go to the large-scale combat now because it is Jaren's turn. He's going to attempt to board.
Yeah, join the
Twice.
fucking party!
Woo! 9. Try to beat a 9. Someone
Okay.
roll d20 plus 5.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got this, Dingy.
Working
And
on it.
then
12.
you beat it, and then beat a 22.
Okay, try. 17.
17.
He's bored.
O'Davin. I
Yep.
need an athletics check from you.
No, acrobatics?
Athletics.
Mm.
What you see is this bigger than Kai, like wide, like almost as big as Loneheart.
Yeah.
Loneheart's a Goliath. This massive person jumped from the white dragon,
Oh,
almost
you
like a
fuck.
torpedo, towards the crow's nest.
Providence goes, he would, he is, okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Fucking ox.
Wait, is O'Davin jumping from the crow's nest?
Probably.
No, the other guy's jumping from the dragon.
12.
12. You're
Did he roll?
tackled by.
Did he roll?
Let's actually roll. Do you want him to roll?
Yeah!
Because
Are you sure you want him to roll? Do
No!
you see what his modifier is?
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no!
31. 31.
Oh.
It's just that he has advantage.
Sharing the
on strength
Kalati Slayer was he.
checks. You see this big guy grabs you, and you both fall from the crow's nest 80, 90 feet.
Featherball!
Now giving Featherfall. Are you targeting
Yes.
Jaren as well?
Yes.
Cool. You're both in the air. He goes, "Hey man,
Hey, Jaren.
sorry I gotta do this."
Yeah.
As he headbutts you in the head. You,
That was an accident. Fuck that.
It's not damn. It's just. Ugh.
Ah.
every time AJ
Alright.
says Jaren, I hear Jared and I get a little confused.
Oh my god. O'Davin, it's your turn. You are grappled by this man as he's holding you like, hey!
Okay, hold on.
What you doing, O'Davin? Always live.
How far are we from the crow's nest?
You're falling at what's Featherfall's descent?
It is 60 feet per round.
60 feet per round, so you're 30 feet above right now.
Okay. 30 feet from the crow's nest, or 30 feet from the deck.
30 feet from the deck, 60
Ah.
feet from the crow's nest, because you fall instantly, and then
Yeah,
Featherfall
yeah,
stops
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Cool. So I can do the fucking, I can do the bullshit I was gonna try to do. I was gonna fucking look to Jared and be like, "Any chance you could let me go?"
Sorry, little bro. Any chance you want to come with me?
Can and I'll misty step.
Well, so god damn it! He is going to make an attack. They all have mace.
Fuck! Fucking optimally built piece of shit.
27.
Yeah. Just you just fucking headbutt me again?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll his weapon damage, but
Yeah.
11 points of damage. Wait! you feel a squeeze, and it's not like a malicious squeeze, just like a no, don't get away, don't get away, don't get away. You go, and then you misty step out.
Okay. I'll just misty step to the deck.
Okay.
Because that's 30 feet.
Yep.
He's still featherfalled, I guess.
He's still featherfalled until the end of this round.
Yeah. I'll move here, I guess, and I'll use my action to try to repair the Stargazer.
Okay. Give me a Tinker Tools check. What's the DC on it?
It is not higher than that. Hopefully, fun.
Cool. Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's everything.
Cool. Chernika, it is your turn.
Hello. I'm going to take 2 attacks. Oh shit, it's
Okay.
plus 7.
That
Doesn't matter,
one
it's
on the
not
first
one.
one.
Also, I think it's a plus 9 out of plus 7, so oopsies. Where is it a plus? I need to check, I'm scared. It's not 19.
19.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I want to use my bonus action, I'm going to do another defensive flourish so I can add another d8.
Yep.
It's going to be 1d8 plus 7, and I'll roll the second d8. 15
Oh,
damage,
yeah.
and then 7 additional damage, and then I gotta add 7 to my
Yeah.
AC. What is Sybil? Never mind, I already used my bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay. It is Eliza's turn. Yeah.
24.
She's gonna use her 3rd level spell slot, which sucks because she doesn't have any seconds left. She's gonna Misty Step. And 3 attacks on Sybil.
Ah, come on.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Add sneak attack. Big sneak attack. Okay. She is going to make 3 attacks on Sybil. 15 to hit.
Yep.
13 to hit.
Yep.
And 24 to hit.
No, that one missed.
Juice, what is your armor class, brother?
It's a 13.
What?
She's going to expend 3 first
Get
level spell
Barkskin.
slots to deal an additional, I believe it's an additional 36 for a first level spell slot. So an additional 96 force.
Sybil, if it makes you feel any better, that's my AC too.
I know. It's not necessary.
62 points of damage in total.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Sybil's down. She
Still made her waste her turn.
comes up, she unleashes this flurry of strikes. It's very graceful. You try to take the staff and just parry. You're not really a melee combatant. She dodges them, dodging underneath and very like putting the blade right, missing vitals, but right underneath in between your ribs. And she pulls the blade out as you drop to the ground. Nova, it is your turn. You are prone.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement to get up. Half my movement. Should I? O'Donovan, how much charisma do you think your brother has? Just wondering.
A lot.
Okay, never mind. I have something I want to do, but I need everyone to get behind me. So maybe that'll be next turn.
Okay.
But I'm going to... I don't have anything to help Sybil! Except I'm going to Eldritch Blast the bitch in front of her.
Okay.
Actually, question.
Yeah.
Who is looking... Has the girl been hit at all?
Eliza has not been hit at all. Or Jaren. The only one that's taking damage is Kaya.
Where is
It's gonna be
Jaren?
rough.
He's floating in the sky right here.
That's stinky.
Okay, I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse her as my bonus action, and then I will Eldritch
Okay.
Blast.
got it.
Let me
Make
add
three
the
attacks.
damage to the thing. Okay, so here is the 3 attacks. That's a natural 20,
Let's go!
natural 17, and a 9.
She's going to shield on the. Oh no, never mind. It's nat 17. Never mind. Cool. So 2 will hit. 1 is a crit.
Okay, I'll roll the one that isn't a crit. And the one that is a crit, let me see. 19. Okay. 22. So 16 and 22 on her. And then I'm gonna use, what is it called? Grasp of Hadar to just pull her 10 feet towards me. Like on the other side of Sybil. She has to face me. Which is dumb as fuck, but I don't need her killing Sybil. I don't think there's anything else I can do. That's gonna be it.
Okay. It is Jaren's turn. He's just floating up. This is kind of nice. When did you learn how to do this?
You know how much like
Okay, in the talkative mood.
No.
It is Kaya's turn. Fine then. Healer's down. You're a brute. Eliza, watch out! Don't know if he can. 2 feet? Yeah. I need Chernika and then Talix to make a dex save. Talix has advantage on this.
We have what?
Alex has advantage on this dex save. I need a dex save from you. He succeeds. Talix succeeds. No, Talix fails. 15. Goddamn.
26.
26 succeeds. You both are going to take. $21 points of fire damage. Shanika half to 10. And then he's going to bonus action attack. You, Chernika.
Owie.
21 to hit.
Doesn't hit because my AC is 24.
Woo! That is Kaya's turn. Sigmund, it is your turn.
Cool beans.
Oh, actually, I
yeah.
lied. Jaren on his
Oh.
turn is gonna. He's 30 feet up. Let's see. Yeah. Within 90 feet, allies, creatures of his choosing. Yeah. Jaren is gonna let out Leader's Roar. Eliza, Kaya, and O'Davin can expend hit die. It's creatures that he chooses to heal. They can expend hit
Aw.
die to heal themselves.
That's so sweet that O'Davin can heal himself though. Has O'Davin taken any damage?
Yeah.
Kaya's gonna expend all of his. Eliza will expend a little bit of hers. Plus his con modifier. Yeah, Kaya needs the healing, so he's gonna heal for 49. Eliza's gonna expend 2. Or she'll expend 3.
Thanks, buddy.
You got it! Sigmund, it is your turn.
Cool. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna cast another mass healing word.
Okay. There's creatures within 60 feet?
Yep.
Cool. Gets everyone.
Big Shugman. The dock
Thank
is
you,
in.
Sigmund.
Take a ticket.
Oh yeah. Another max.
Another
13.
max!
Let's go.
And just to be safe, I'm going to expend 4 charges to cast Resilient Sphere.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So for a minute, unless they have Shatter, they can't touch me.
Can't touch his
I believe in nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can cast through the barrier, so you can't heal your allies if you're in Resilient Sphere as well.
Oh, really?
You can't cast anything outside of the sphere.
Oh, that's kind of all right. Well,
Or other spell
alright.
effects can pass through the barrier in or out.
Yep. Okay.
You're in a hamster ball. You're safe.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Cool. Anything else?
Cool. No.
All right. Talix's turn. Yeah, you're just gonna keep swinging for the fences.
Yeah, have him draw aggro. My goodness.
They're
I know-
smart. Drawing aggro isn't a
Yeah.
thing here. He knows
I just
that
want him to
Talix
be
is
enough
like
of a threat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So y'all's biggest threat, and they know this, is y'all together. The
Yeah.
more of y'all that are fighting is the bigger threat. If they can whittle you down, that's their plan. So they know Talix is the beefcake. If they gang up on Talix, they take him down. But whittling Talix down with 25 hits. And then, 15 will not hit guys, so one will hit.
No.
For 14 damage. And then as a reaction, or did he already use? He did not use, he just went. As a reaction, he is going to attack Chiriga.
Heal.
Didn't mean to do that.
18 to hit.
No, is my armor
No,
class
it does
still
not.
20?
That is Talix's turn. Sybil, it's your turn.
I have a question. My armor class is still 24 because
Okay.
it's at the end of my
Yep.
turn, right? Okay,
Oh,
then
start
no,
of
it
your
does
turn.
not.
Start of your next turn.
Oh, sorry, yes.
She's standing over top of me still, huh?
Her back is to you.
I'm gonna stand up. I know she's gonna hit me. I can't do that. She has Mage Slayer, so no matter what I do, she can swing if I cast a
And
spell.
swing as a reaction, yeah.
Disengage.
And then she has to. Yeah, I'll use an action to disengage.
Just get
Okay.
behind me.
I can't really move past her, so I'll go this way. 20. And then, yeah.
Are you moving?
Yeah.
That your
I
turn,
can-
Sybil.
No, I still got a bonus action I can really do.
Cool.
So I gotta figure something out. This is rough.
Heal yourself.
My bonus action, healing spirit at 4th level on top of myself.
Okay, smart. Healing spirit, right there. All right. Anything else, Sybil?
Nope, that's it. Point.
All right.
One
I
turn.
will show you all as you hear this massive scream echo out from far away. If you go back to the main page, you see in the distance the glint against thunder of this almost incorporeal purple-colored dragon-shaped thing. It almost looks like a apparition or like a ghost. But squinting your eyes, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Can I look through my
Another
fucking
enemy?
scope? Does that help me at all?
I'd say make a perception with advantage.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
21!
21 succeeds. DC is 20.
No. Literally impossible for me.
Okay.
Wow.
Same.
Ooh,
22.
Sigmund and Sybil, you spot that there's another person on the back of this apparition. This
Papa?
purplish dragon. Their hair is stark white, and they're in what you don't know if it's the dim of the light, but their armor seems to be black. In their other hand, you do see this massive, long, like pole arm weapon.
Cool. Guys, it's a
This
dragoon.
one will move 400
It's a
feet towards the ship.
Please be an ally. That's probably
It's a dragoon
not.
from Final Fantasy.
That is their movement. That's everything they can do. Actually, let me roll a officer action real quick to see if they can move again.
We don't get our turn as the Aurora.
What are you gonna do?
Probably just keep moving.
Want to move? You
Yeah.
want to move once?
Yeah, I'll.
That actually might make a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn. Actually, yeah, turn to the right and like keep on going.
Here?
Yeah, so one action to turn to the right, and then move 2 actions to the right. So that's 600 feet or 300 feet. Sorry.
This way?
I'm not trying to get closer to the dragon though. I'm trying to go the other direction, the right.
Okay.
Off the map is what you
Yeah,
Off the map,
essentially.
gotcha.
like the other way.
Move it back. So in that case, I will just turn it, and then I will move this individual 300 feet back. But they did get their officer action, so they can move another 400 feet towards you. All right, and then we go back to top of the round. O'Davin, it is your turn. Jaren is now on the ground.
Cool. Question. I made a check earlier. You said that the dragons would be here on like a certain round. Like thematically, do I see them like going for like a dive? Like they're gonna be here in this round?
They're gonna show up on each of their riders' turns.
Cool. Can I delay my initiative? Can I take my entire turn later?
Pick an initiative count.
Fucking 5.
Okay, so you're gonna go at the very bottom?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna say it's weird, like holding your initiative. You can't really hold your initiative, then go back up to the top.
I'll say
You
that's
can
my
always go
initiative now.
down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just for the rest of the combat.
Cool. All right. So with that, we actually go up to Chernika's turn.
Yellow. Attacking twice. Let me check what my to hit is, because I keep forgetting. It's +7, not +9. Okay, cool. Cool.
Hits.
23.
Not 20, Chernika. What the fuck is happening?
I was anyways gonna do another defensive flourish. Can I use it on the second one though? No, it's an acceptable answer, AJ.
Absolutely can. Your sneak attack only is on the first attack though, so you can't stack your sneak attack on the crit. It's your first attack.
Okay, that's okay. Let's just roll the sneak attack right now. I'm so happy, you guys.
Money
I'm so happy.
moves.
14 for the sneak attack, 10 for the other one, and then for the brutal critical. So it's gonna be 2d8, +7, plus another d8 die, right?
Yes.
So 15, and then I'm doing the brutal, or I'm doing the
The brutal
whatchamacallit.
critical is 2d8 plus 7 plus 8. So 2d8 plus 15. That's your brutal
Okay,
critical.
but then I'm also doing the defensive flourish. So that's
So-
another d8.
No. So that's included in the 2d8. So roll 1d8 plus 15 for your critical.
Okay. Sorry.
Cool, so
20.
that's 20. Then roll another d8, just no modifier. This is going to be the extra damage plus your AC. 7.
7.
Okay.
I'm out
At
of Bardic Inspiration.
Immediately passing a certain threshold of his health, Kaya can take a special reaction. Even if he has no reactions remaining, he can disengage and go to a point of exit.
Okay. Do you know
He's
what I'm
looking
gonna do,
rough.
you
At
guys?
that crit, you hit him. You hear Jaren's this echoey voice. Brother, I just said I'll bring him home. He grunts underneath his helm, and then he takes a hop back and backwardly almost jogs his way back to the front of the ship.
AJ, I have my movement still. Feline agility.
Dude.
I have 30 feet of movement extra
get closer?
here.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
I also this is gonna be really stupid, guys. But I am going to engage with the AJ's giving me panicked eyes looks. I'm
Okay.
scared.
Okay.
I don't want him leaving. I want to kill this fucker. Sorry, O'Donnell.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
engaging.
You're good. Is that
I'm
your turn?
engaging. We are engaged. Putting a ring on his
We're
finger.
engaged. All right. Now your turn.
Yes.
Sharika's turn. She's gonna come here, actually, and she get out now. She's gonna go for Nova.
Free
3 attacks on
action.
Nova.
Stop running.
I'll get to that on his turn. 18 to hit Nova.
Yeah, that hits.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And that one.
Nope. Two hit.
She's not gonna. Yeah, actually, she will. And then, so 20 points of damage. And
Yeah.
then she'll deal an additional 3d6 force for another 10. So 30 points of damage total.
Okay. Alright.
That is Eliza's turn. Bonus action. Y'all have them. So do humanoid NPC. She's gonna drink a greater healing potion.
Ew.
How dare this woman?
Oh my god.
This
how
is like a
dare they.
Pokemon where you use like 3 max heals and then leaves well, and you're like,
Exactly.
Nova, it's your turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna look between myself, Eliza, and Jaren. And I'm gonna be like, okay, we wanna play games. I'm gonna cast Banishment on both of them. They have to make me a
Okay.
Charisma saving throw. A 17.
Okay.
Probably gonna
Uh,
make it, but this is the
Both
last
have
thing I
advantage
got.
on this because it's a magical spell. Is banishment you're targeting at 2 people at the higher level?
Yeah.
Okay, Eliza is gonna be nuts.
This is my last spell slot, so this is really all I got. Cause we're not killing these people. Yeah.
Eliza got 24. Let me pull up Jaren's sheet. I have it, but I don't have any of his stats pulled up. I just know his attacks. I have Eliza because she's the scariest pulled up, but I don't have fucking Jaren's. Okay. Perfect.
Bro, Jaren's lovable. He's got like +2 probably.
In charisma? It's a charisma save, right?
Yeah.
No, not in charisma. In another stat, he has -2. Yes.
No,
But
he's
not-
adorable.
But not in charisma. Not in charisma.
I'll probably
So, you
make
know.
this then.
We'll see.
Shit.
Oh,
Yep.
20.
God
Yeah,
damn.
20. 12 and 13.
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, that's all.
Good try, though. Good
The
try.
entire kit right there.
It's a good try.
So, I will just cunning action disengage.
Okay.
Y'all better have something up your sleeve because I've got nothing anymore.
Is that your turn, Nova?
Yeah.
On Jaren's turn, his dragon shows up.
Yeah.
It operates after Jaren's turn. He's first going to come here to Nova, make 3 swings. First, he's going to bonus action rage and make 3 swings. Sorry, I don't like this. And he's going to take 3 attacks. 17.
Nope.
He's going to reckless. 21.
Yeah.
17. Roll reckless for the second attack.
Yeah.
That's a crit. On 19 or 20s, they crit.
Oh my god!
That's a crit.
Do they all have that?
They're all chill.
You might as
all
well
have
just
that.
kill me at this
Yeah.
point
They
because I've
all
got like
have
23 hit points.
Okay. So let's roll. It's 1d12 plus 8 now.
One attack, I guarantee you. I'm betting money on it. It's gonna take me down.
10.
Okay, that's halfway.
And then the second one is going to bring you down to 0 anyway. It's plus 20 modified. So it's d12 plus 20.
No.
24 brings you down, Nova.
And he's
the
gonna hit
third
me
attack,
again, isn't he?
The third attack, seeing you unconscious, he brings the blade and does the blunt end on your chest. Stop! You're out. You're out. The dragon, on its turn. What happened?
Alright, buddy.
Give me an acrobatics check, please.
Hey, I'm positive of
Go, Donovan.
20.
Okay, you could make it. He has to. That one. You don't get grappled. You
Fuck.
do not get grappled. Let's see. It has multi-attack, so it can make 3 attacks. It's going to attempt to grapple you one more time. Give me another acrobatics check. That's 20.
24. Fuck!
Odavin, you are grappled. As it
Stop.
begins
Stop.
to fly.
Stop!
use some of its movement. Let me see how much movement it has left. Okay. It's going to fly 30 in the air with Odavin. As it's holding you in its clutches, it's going to turn.
Well, hold on. It flew from the sky down. Action,
To
grapple, and
into
then
combat.
fly away again?
Movement. Yeah, that's how movement works, Odavin.
Alright.
Imagine that.
Alright, it's got 3,000
40
movement.
feet. 40 feet. They have 80 fly.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Odavin is grappled. You can attempt to escape the grapple. That is Jaren in his turn. Kaya, Charika.
Hi.
This thing shows up.
Oh no.
Fine. If you want to fight, then I'll give you a fight. As a bonus action, he too is going to heal. A greater healing potion. They only have one greater healing potion, though. And heal for 15.
It's almost.
And he's
Okay.
going to attack 3 times.
Okay. It had a +7, 24. Okay.
21,
No.
23,
No.
all miss.
Let's go.
The
Being a
dragon,
bard is so good.
the dragon is going to attack. It's going to make a bite and a claw. All bite and 2 claws.
24. Come on. We take that.
17
We take that. We take
and
that.
12. It's going to grapple Kaya. He's a willing creature. You do get an opportunity attack against it, as it and him are going to fly away.
Instead of the dragon, can I attack Kaya?
You can attack Kaya. He's going to be fine, though. So you can attempt to make an attack against him. Actually, yeah, because it's just his turn. So, yeah, make an attack.
Thank you. So is it an opportunity attack?
It's an opportunity attack. That's your
So I
reaction.
only get one?
You only get 1.
I get to add +7.
Does
12.
hit. Does
Okay.
hit. They are going to fly.
It
45,
is
and then the
miraculous
rest,
that I did not get hurt.
they are out of the combat.
I tried,
Shaman
guys.
is literally being kidnapped.
Sigmund, it is your turn.
Alright. Question. Is it an action to drop Resilient Sphere?
No, you can drop concentration for free.
Alright. Well, because I assume I can't cast a Vortex Warp. Like, if I just wanted to warp Odavin out.
You would have to
You
drop
have to
Resilient
look
Sphere because
for it?
that's a spell effect. Like, you can't. The
Okay.
whole point of Resilient Sphere is you're in a hamster ball.
Mm.
You're safe.
Yep.
But you can't
That's
do
what-
anything else.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You can
But-
drop it and get Resilient, get him out.
Yeah.
Do it. It's the only shot we got.
Yeah, like, damn it. Alright. I snap my fingers. It pops. I'll fucking
Good
load
point.
some. Yeah, I'll fucking load a vial into my gauntlet and just fire it into Odavin's face.
Let's do it.
Alright, Odavin. So, within 95 feet.
Let's
how-
fucking do it. Sigmund saving Odavin from the clutches of dragons is a
Reoccurring.
reoccurring
It's
thing. and I'm
reoccurring.
so here for
It's
it.
reoccurring.
Odavin, how's around here looking?
Can you give me up top, maybe?
Like here?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
All right.
I would have gone lower, like underneath the ship.
And I'm going to run the fuck away.
Cool.
Nobody's even.
Or
probably-
yoink.
I am
Yoink.
literally unconscious right next to you, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do have a bonus action. Thank you for reminding me.
Yo.
I will. How's everyone else looking?
Good.
Not unconscious.
No, I'm so good. Sybil, are you up?
So far,
All right. Screw it. I'll use my last 3rd level mass healing.
All right.
Oh, come on. 12.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
So that is my turn.
All right. O'Donovan, it's your turn. Initiative count 5.
Okay, Eliza goes after me, I guess.
Whoa.
You're a robot boy. Now I think you're good.
Hello?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, cool. Eliza goes after me.
Eliza goes before you. She's in initiative count 23.
Oh, her dragon didn't come down?
Her dragon did not come down.
Cool. Yeah, did we hit the white dragon in the big map combat?
You hit the white dragon in the big map.
Okay. How's it looking?
You got hit with cannons, bro. You understand more than anyone, these dragons have a bond. They will die for their people. They will die for their riders.
I don't want to kill it. That's the thing. Like, I want to shoot it to be like, but I don't want to murder it.
Yeah, what's the max damage you can do on a crit?
For a crit, it would be.
Just trying to come up with worst case scenario.
Yeah, it would be 2d12 plus 30.
You could kill it on a crit.
Okay.
Low chance of you killing it on a crit, but it is, even with the crit, it's a low chance, but it is possible.
Okay, I will.
If not, I'll shoot it.
Yeah, because I mean, even Jaren isn't he's not dumb enough to not realize what's happening. So I'm gonna my goal is to damage the dragon enough to where he has to leave, or else the dragon risks dying. So I'm gonna take an attack on Jaren's dragon.
Okay.
I will use a grid point to make it a dead-eye shot.
Yeah, attack.
25.
That hits.
Cool. So 21 points of piercing damage.
21 points of piercing.
Yep.
All right.
Second attack, so reload the Stargazer. And I'll just look at Sharon and be like, "You gotta leave, big guy."
No, he's fine. Ain't you fine, buddy? It roars. Oh. Yes. See, he's good.
Hey, how convincing was the yes?
It's a dragon.
Okay.
You know, it's smart. It would be like, I'm hurt, we gotta go.
Okay, cool. Then yeah. Okay, bonus action. Yeah, bonus action adrenaline on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, it's Talix's turn. Still raging. He's gonna go for Eliza, make 2 attacks. 18. Just hits, she'll shield using her last spell slot.
Oh, her last.
Her last spell slot. She's a half caster. And then 14 won't hit.
Will he reckless?
So neither hit from Talix.
Do
yeah,
it.
he'll reckless.
Has Talix been hit at all?
20 still won't hit with the shield.
So first attack was 18-14, right? And then
Yep.
Oh.
Misses. Sorry,
Has
man.
Talix been hit, AJ?
Talix has not been hit, no.
They don't care though, because they want the healers.
Symbol. O'Donovan, I will give you a bit of knowledge. You know that in terms of the hierarchy of strength, Jaren is leagues above Kaya and Eliza.
Yeah.
Jaren is a force in and of himself.
Yeah.
Sybil, it's your turn.
I take my healing from my spirit on the start of my turn
Yes.
because I'm standing in it. Thanks, Bert. Appreciate you, buddy. No one's within range for me to send him to give them healing. Okay. Probably gonna let it drop. Move over here. Bonus bonus action healing word on Nova.
Yeah.
First level. Let's do 2d4 plus 5. Thank you, Sickle. 13 for you. Oh, big, perfect. Bunch of fours. Action, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Big Dude.
On Jaren?
Yep. 19 Wisdom.
Alright. He has advantage on these because of spells.
But he was on the dragon, wasn't he?
He is not on the dragon, no.
No.
Let's see. For Jaren.
The Spirit drops AJ for concentration because it will be because of the
Yes, he got a
It's
22. It's
yeah.
not wisdom. It's not charisma, it's not wisdom. That must mean it's only one thing, gang. He's the cool guy, not the
Intelligence?
smartest
Yeah,
guy.
big brain. Look at the
Got
big
it.
brain on. Look at the big brain on.
Yep.
Honestly, that makes sense though, because like you don't have to be smart to be wise.
He's not unwise. He's not
Yeah, yeah.
uncharismatic. He's just dumb. Dumb and lovable. Alright, I will take you guys here.
Honestly, I do love him. He's cool.
Yeah, he's
At
like
the
he's on
start.
That's the guy
This
right
one
there.
will move. He can reach. This one is going to attempt to board. 3 times.
Okay, are we rolling the...
Yep. D20 plus 5. I need you to beat a 16. First one beats it. Second one, 12.
Nice.
And last
Okay.
one, 20.
Fuck!
That one. On the last one,
not the audio.
you see this familiar man, Odavin. As this individual lands, let's see where he's at. He's on the back of the ship. He lands here. Hopping off with the dragon. The dragon doesn't fly away, it
Oh, what?
disappears.
Me.
The dragon just, in a puff of light, it goes back into this polearm as he lands. He scans the battlefield. That's all we get on his turn. Charanika, it is your turn.
Yellow. I'm going to cast a long strider on myself, so my movement's 40. And then I'm going to bonus action dash
Mhm.
40 feet. Wait, let me find where my enemies are first. PJ Run's right there. Where's Eliza? I don't like her. Is this Eliza over here?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm assuming I can't walk over these steps. I have to like skirt around.
You gotta go around, yep.
Okay, 10 feet. 30 feet. Ugh. So annoying.
You should have gone around the other way.
Yeah, let me try doing that 1 second. Control Z. That was 10 feet. 25 feet. 15
Yeah.
feet. This.
You got her.
Yeah, I can't
gonna-
attack because I cast a long strider. But now she's
Ow.
cornered.
Go ahead. Anything else?
I did my bonus action. I did my action, which was casting long strider. Free action. I cool.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, it's Eliza's turn. He shouts out, "You made it!" The man with the white hair and black armor looks around. I tried to get here. Good. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a scroll.
Oh no.
Who is this?
Eliza. She opens the scroll. She begins reading this arcane kind of speak, these ruins as part of this verbal component. Jaren! Uh-huh. Sorry, big guy. She's gonna cast Feeble Mind on Jaren from the scroll.
What?
Why?
Hi.
I'm guessing they're doing a wombo combo.
7. Jaren, he's holding the sword. He goes,
So innocent, I was changed.
What the fuck just happened?
The sword kind of holds on his side. We're in a very unique position here, gang.
I'm in a very confused position, AJ, I'll be honest.
Eliza sheaths her weapon. We're still in combat. Nova, it's your turn. You're prone.
You're not gonna expand upon what the fuck just happened?
Jaren is feeble-minded by his ally.
I'm scared.
What
I
is
don't
the
know
guy
what
who
that
just
means.
His
who
face
win?
right now.
How's the
What
dragon
is he
looking?
like?
The dragon is confused, just like you. The dragon looks
What
at
No,
are
I
Eliza
you
mean-
on the
No, I mean
dragon?
like health-wise. Like, is he
Oh,
on his
it's-
last legs?
It's looking rough. You could potentially kill this dragon.
Fuck it. I don't like
Do
these people.
not-
I'm gonna
do
Eldritch
not
Blast
kill the
that fucking
dragon. Do not kill the dragon.
Why?
Don't do it.
You want to tell me why?
Be-
Cool. I'm gonna fucking attack the dragon.
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me why. There's nothing I can do. Sorry.
Okay.
Kill it.
WWND, what would Nova do? Why are we here?
All three are gonna hit.
Dragons.
Okay.
13, 15.
The last one should have shown up too. Hang on. Okay.
Okay. This dragon is rough. All right.
Okay, but like, if
Anything
you're
else,
not gonna
Nova?
tell me why I shouldn't do
Anything
this,
else, Nova? Anything else?
Do you?
no.
Do you?
All right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. It's Jaren's turn.
They
He's
share a
feeble-minded.
bond.
The way Feeble Mind works is he knows, like, to protect his allies. That dragon is his allies. Even in his stupid state, he's gonna do 3 reckless attacks on you, Nova.
Oh,
Well-
Christ.
We weren't winning this, so. I
We
mean-
already did.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
24 to hit. And 17 to hit.
No.
All right. These ones are gonna be. Uh, 26 points of damage to you.
That's. I'm down.
Okay, Nova is down. It is Valor's turn. He's gonna move up to you, Odavin. You fuck this up. Let me read this spell. An unwilling creature. This is not a con save. Yeah. He's gonna do it. He does have a big con. At advantage, he could fail the save though. Here's what's happening. Valar is going to cast a spell that we know and love. Vortex Warp. He's going to attempt to Vortex Warp Jaren onto the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay? Jaren has a plus 10 to this. He rolls this with advantage. Valar save is high. Okay? Put that out there.
Come on, buddy. I'm rooting for you.
Jaren needs to roll lower than an 18 at advantage, plus 10. Might not be possible, but it could be. It's possible. Out of 5 and a 1, Jaren is teleported on the back of the dragon. Sigmund, it's your turn. We're still in combat.
Cool. I'm very happy that he was able to land a vortex warp against something unwilling. Something I could never do. Either way,
What you doing?
first level healing word Nova.
Okay.
Yoink. So.
Hey Juice, how's it feel being the only people with cameras on?
That's
Nova,
sick
you
too,
get
bro.
11
Can you
hit points.
imagine?
11 hit points to Nova. Anything
Yep.
else, Sigmund?
Can I get a pulse check in regards to what are they trying to kill us, or are they just trying to, like, subdue us?
I'll tell you what you know. I'll just give you information that you know. As a
Yeah.
player, right? You saw Jaren before he was feeble-minded, had an opportunity to bring Nova down 2 failed death saves. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
Once he's feeble-minded, he's not smart enough, even at a 6 intelligence, to make that check.
Yeah.
Like, he's not smart enough to be like, maybe I shouldn't kill this person. He's just,
Yeah.
so he let
Yeah.
loose when he's feeble-minded, right? So he
Yeah.
goes all out when he's feeble-minded.
Okay.
That's what you know about Jaren. Eliza has stopped fighting. She
Yeah.
put her weapons away. She knows she's in a fight. She just has this, I did what I was supposed to do.
Okay. With that information in mind,
The other guy, you don't know. He showed up, he vortex warped Jaren, and he said some words to Eliza, and that was it.
all right. Hold on. All right. What does motivational speech do?
Over a long, oh no, that's a spell that takes over a while though.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's not gonna help. All right. Yeah. With that information in mind, I want to try and parlay with Eliza. She's still
Mhm.
here.
She's
All
still
right.
here, she's right there.
Wait, where is she?
She's right here, right in front of Talix and Chernika.
I've already hit my calories
Okay.
for the day, Mom.
Cool.
Tell her sister
Fine.
to say
Anyways.
hi.
Yeah.
Everyone says hi, Mom! Hello!
Yeah. Everyone, please, let us just calm ourselves. Clearly, your large friend had an opportunity to kill one of us and did not take that opportunity. So, you have your weapons sheathed. Let's just...
You see Eliza just that's all she does, just shakes her head, just oh my god.
I look towards the guy who just showed up. Anything?
He's like he's still in like combat mode, but
Yeah.
he's standing right next to Odavin and he's not aggressive towards Odavin.
Okay. Alright.
What it's
You
worth
can
the
give me an
same.
insight
What it's
check.
worth the same
Sick.
goes for Odavin. Odavin not like defensive against him.
Yep.
You can
You
give me an
said
insight check
insight?
against the man that just showed up.
Cool. And you know what? I'll flash a genius it.
Might as well flash a genius it. What are we here
Might
for?
as well. Yeah, hit it with a Shkumbats.
A Shkumbats? Okay, that's a Shkumbats.
Oh yeah. That's a gabagoo.
Hard to get
You
a
rolled a
read on this
D4.
guy.
You rolled a D4,
Yeah.
not a D20. That's why.
No, that was
It says
D20,
1 D4
brother.
plus.
No, that's a D20, brother.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That's
I
a
didn't
roll
see the
right
dice.
there, brother.
I just saw the ending. I was like, what?
Alright. Do I sell my action?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, well, in that case, since and correct me if I misunderstand how Old Chap's cap works, but it has 10 charges. Resilient Fear takes 4 charges.
Yes.
So that means I can use it again.
Yes, I believe so.
Cool, because now I'll have 2 charges left.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to put up the hamster ball again.
The cap extends, and then this energy surrounds you. Anything else?
Alrighty. That's my turn.
All right, Odavin, it is your turn. What are you doing? I'll paint you a picture. Eliza's there, her weapon's drawn. Chernika and Talix are still obviously like, you just jumped us. What the fuck? She did not attack. You know. The dragon is, Jaren is on top of his dragon, like a. I'm still standing next to Valar.
Maybe we give you a quick rundown of where everyone's at on the party side.
Yeah,
if that
sure.
helps.
Sure. Anyone who wants to can put out like what you're feeling of the situation before anyone makes moves. Because we do got to get around to Jaren's turn before his dragon operates.
Cool. Is it? If I get to like the very edge of the ship, I'm within 30 feet barely, but it's kind of I'm like half off, half on the ship. Can I get within 30 feet of the dragon?
Ooh, it's flying 30 feet? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast a spell on it. That's 30 feet.
Yeah, sure.
Fine. If his dragon is willing, I'll cast adrenaline on it to give it more speed.
Okay. It immediately like tenses up. Do you say anything or?
I'll just probably a draconic, just kind of like a hand movement and like a place out. Get him out of here.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Uh, 15.
15. Okay. Doesn't do anything yet, but it heeds your words.
I just kind of look back at this guy and then back at Eliza. What's their like? What's their like face?
You can give me
I
an
guess?
insight check. It's not particularly high DC. You got to be to 12.
Okay. Minus
Because
one.
your adrenaline is pumping. You're still in the middle of a fight.
15.
They seem like their job is done. Like they completed. They're like,
Cool. Probably puts the Stargazer kind of on the sling back on his back, and he starts walking down.
okay. Talix. I don't think it's Talix's disposition to swing on someone who put their weapons up, so I'm going to say Talix does nothing. Sybil, your turn.
It looks like for a second she wants to keep fighting. She sees what Odavin does, and then she just stops. She probably just like puts the sickle back on her side and just stands there.
Okay.
Anyone hurt on our side?
Nova's really hurt, and you're hurt.
I'll walk around. I'll cast heal on Nova. 70 hit points.
Okay. 70 hit points to Nova. Anything else?
Just kind of keep my hand on her shoulder to kind of like calm her down for a second, so that we should
Okay.
I'm
feel like we're
perfectly fine.
It's the sentiment. Chernika, it's your turn.
I'm confused, don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna move so I can get my feline agility back.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I'm looking at Odavin. Can I do like an insight check on Odavin? What's his like? Can I get anything from him? What does his facial expression look like? Besides, I assume confused. Like, does he look like he's gonna like?
He looks probably like
attack?
a little relieved, but the gun is like on. It's instead of like holding the rifle, it's on the sling on his back again.
Okay. Free action. What are we doing?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a nerd.
No, just to like Odavin. Like, what are we doing?
That's over. These two got some explaining to do, I think.
My other question is, AJ, is Jaren looking aggro?
He's stupid. He's on his ally.
Okay.
He's looking fine, but the dragon is looking rough.
Okay, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. It's Eliza's turn. She's gonna walk towards Odavin. She just gives you a look and up and down. She kind of stifles a laugh to herself. Nova, you DM me saying you want to skip your turn. Jaren, he's not gonna do anything. He's feeble-minded. He's stupid. The dragon does a quick hiss and then departs. You see as this dragon departs, the gold dragon that you saw earlier writhes about in this wide arc, meeting it. There's flying in the center. You see the necks of the dragons speak. You don't hear their words over the thunderous roar and crash of waves and lightning, but eventually they're gone.
Can I
You
look
are-
for Eliza's dragon? Is it flying around above us?
Eliza's dragon is not here, no.
Okay.
We are out of combat. What are you guys doing?
I don't want to token with vision in this scene.
Ah. Well,
Me either.
it
as it
always
turns
does.
out.
Give me 1 second. Uno segundo. Segundo islas. There we go.
Cool.
What are you guys doing?
So
I'm just gonna.
sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna roll over to Odavin just to kind of back him up.
All right, you two. I can't say I'm not relieved to see this outcome, but you mind breaking it down for me?
We could. We surely could. But how about we get some rest? You and your friends will tend to your wounds, and this storm is not a great place for talking. So, how does that sound?
That's fine for now.
May we stay aboard your ship?
As long as you don't bring that thing out again. Kind of to the sword.
What thing?
The sword.
No, I won't be doing that, I think.
Then you're welcome. You too, when he kind of turns back to Valor, right?
Good night, Sam.
Night, Sigmund.
Hey, brother.
Good night.
Valar. He doesn't say anything, he just looks to Eliza. And as she... It's nice to meet you all. My name is Eliza Scarlet. I'm Odavin's sister, I suppose.
You don't seem very convinced about that.
Well,
It's complicated.
it's complicated. I can have Dawnsight bring some food aboard this ship for you and your sailors. Maybe a change to just raw tack and maybe not so fresh water.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is my colleague Valar. I'm told that you've met each other before.
Briefly.
Wonderful. Well, you all fight well. I'm impressed. I appreciate you all holding back. Genuinely.
If she kind of like gestures out, if that dragon is hurt, I could heal it for you if you'd like.
No, Dawnsight is fine. Dawnsight... Well, I don't want to throw insults around, but you guys are still learning this ship thing, I take it. Those shots were far by quite a mile. But I'm glad that she wasn't hurt, is what I should say. Once again, I thank you for your restraint.
Get some rest.
I guess she was like,
Let's. You see that Valar follows Eliza like a soldier following a general. Eventually, they take their rest. Is there anything you all want to do? You have about a couple days. They're convinced that, hey, we're going to rest. When it's not stormy and shitty, we'll talk. Anyone can give me an insight check or ask anything about this very perplexing situation.
Why did they want to wait until it's not stormy to talk?
15.
15 insight?
I will also do a little insight.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
The heck?
Nope.
Yeah, nah. Can I give
I'll
a
give
bardic
you some-
inspiration to Sybil's insight or Odavin?
Sure.
I'll give
Sure.
O'Davin a little bardy.
Wasn't gonna roll, but I guess I didn't know. That's funny.
At 20. That's why we rolled.
That's
Plus
why
Bardic.
What is that?
That's Bardic.
The dice
D8
want
or-
to tell a story. It's a D8.
22.
Yeah, 22. It seems like they're very here on business, but from Eliza, there's like a relief of like, I'm glad that didn't go bad. I'm glad everyone didn't like get hurt. You know, like I've been in fights, you've been in fights. Like there's a difference between like getting hurt and then getting hurt. It's like I'm glad no one got hurt. We just got a couple of wounds, couple of bruises. It was a good fight. I'm glad it worked out like this. But she's very much on business. I'll say Sybil and O'Davin towards Valar. He's pretty quiet, pretty reserved, but there's an assuredness that O'Davin you didn't see before. He's like got a little pep to his step, like fuck yeah.
He
Okay.
happy where he at.
He happy where he's at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That man got
You
his-
all take a tentative rest, unless there's anything you all want to do in this little sleep as the sailors, and I assume you all help to patch up the damages to the ship. Ship, thankfully, not getting too damaged past half hit points, which would see it really damaged. So, not too bad. Anything you all guys want to do? Okay.
I don't understand why they can't talk when it's stormy out. Like, I'm sorry I'm hung up on this.
Not that they
but,
can't. They just don't want to. It's like it's not even more so like the storm. It's just like we'll talk. We just got in a fight. Calm down. There's time for
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
The next morning, you all can take a long rest. The next morning, they wake up and it's very off-putting. It's like they don't act any different than like someone who's been traveling with you for years. They're just like, oh, good morning. Oh, there's good food. As promised, the red dragon arrives flying as Eliza grabs this big barrel that's tied up in a couple of knots and ropes, and she drops it on the deck. All the sailors take these like fresh fruit, you know, not just citrusy things to prevent scurvy, but a lot of like peaches and plums, dates, figs, a bunch of these fresh fruit. And then apples. A lot of apples.
Thank you.
You see, her and Valar aren't really far away from each other at any given moment, but she's sitting on this crate on the main deck. She's cutting into an apple with a little knife, and she's biting it. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you find them well. Our captain grew them.
Interesting. Sorry about before. I
Nothing to
misunderstood.
apologize for. How could you have not? We didn't really give you a warning. You all acted justified.
So we'll
I
take
did
an
tell
apple.
you to stay down.
Yeah. Maybe it went a little longer than it needed to.
Maybe.
I gotta support him somehow, though.
Do you?
I want to.
Why's that?
She kind of points to Valor. Probably the same reason he follows you around, I guess. And she just takes an apple and walks away.
They both give each other like a...
Yeah, that's probably
I'm-
she's fine with that outcome. She's gonna leave now.
I'm leaving with Sybil.
Okay. Anything, Chernica?
No.
Okay, I thought you said I'm meeting with Sybil. I was like, what?
Oh no, I'm just leaving with Sybil. Mm-mm.
No, they haven't called like a meeting yet or anything. This is just them hanging about on the deck of the ship.
She'll like sneakily like grab like a bunch of peaches and like dip.
Okay.
Trinika likes peaches in the notes.
Eventually, you see Eliza approaches you, O'Davin. Can you get your friends? Is there someplace that we can talk? It's a beautiful day. The storm's clearing up, but still a cloudy sky.
I'll get everyone together.
Wonderful.
Question, AJ. How does Eliza look? It's been a while since I've seen her.
Just good. What's good?
Anything changed about her?
She's a bit older, obviously. Not by much, obviously, because she is a full elf. Um, it's a weird thing. You being now a like sorcerer, you know when people are innately attuned to magic. It seems like her magical prowess has increased since the last time. Those piercing green eyes now have a hint of arcane energy in them.
Yeah, I'll get everyone together. Just in like the captain's quarters, probably. Just the only really probably room on the boat on the ship.
Yeah. Let me post her Hero Forge real
Please.
quick, just so to give you a kind of
Let me get my man
physical
Jaren.
idea. Jaren was masked. You didn't see how he looked.
Let me see the mask. Let me see what the
You know
mask.
how. I will post Jaren after session.
No, come on, come on.
He's just a big guy in a mask. He's
I
in a
don't
big
care.
fucking helmet.
He's so cool. Oh damn, her eyes are kind of gooning. Anyways,
Oh, she
You
kind
all
of
gather
spooky.
around. You all gather around as Eliza takes a seat.
Wait, hold up.
I'm
this
sure
is
you
my
have
life.
questions. Yeah, rolling for Valar and Eliza.
damn. Oh, well.
Eliza got a nat
Why
one.
did I do that? I don't know.
Roll for
Bad choice.
Valar.
Valor? This is Valor.
3. Chaniki don't like the knights, man.
Man, she ain't about
Good.
it.
I'm sure you all have questions as to 1, why we're here, and 2, why we didn't leave with the others. Arlen sent us.
Who is Arlen?
Now that is a surprise.
Yeah, this is a new one. Is she just like a castaway or a stray that you picked
can
up?
ignore her for now.
Okay.
Tunika's new. She's starting to fit in okay though.
Sybil, what do you see in this man?
We don't have time to go over it right now.
Arlen messaged me about a year ago. Almost. I've been working as a mole within Navarrum. He explained to me everything. Probably more than he explained to you, knowing him. He's always had a soft spot for you, but when I learned the truth, I defected and joined the Knights of Dom Swam. Arlen said he had a lead from you about another prospective member, and I found Valor. These apples, actually, Arlen grew them himself before he moved.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
You too. To Valor.
Likewise.
You know, last time I saw Arlen, he said there was someone else. And he wouldn't tell me who. I think you probably made the right choice.
Yeah, knowing you're a dumbass, you probably would have said something to Kaya or Jaren. Oh, Eliza's joining with us. You shouldn't hurt me anymore. You shouldn't punch me in my face. And then
Something
that
like
would
that.
have screwed up the plan, of course.
Something like that. So, I assume you're not just here to tell us the good news.
If that's good news, then I guess what's gonna follow is really bad news. Varlix has been controlling Navarrum for a while now. Since we were born, even. He's been studying ways to become a great worm, a creature that is unstoppable. His psionic abilities have poisoned everyone back home. They worship him now almost like a god. We don't know why. A Varlix isn't the type to just go for power for the sake of it. And he knew that I had broken free. I did it after you, whether you know it or not, but the day Arlen came back. He killed someone, one of ours at the time. There were a couple of others like us. When they died, their control over us ended. It seemed Varlix was using them as a conduit. I mean, think about it. If you could affect thousands by using one, then you wouldn't really need to be anywhere near them, would you? You could send them out across the world and affect their minds from one person. I'm still coming to terms with that, but Gramps knew I wasn't under his control. From the moment that Kaya, Jaren, and I walked into his domain and told him of our plan to bring you back, he knew that I was lying, and he let me go anyway. But I'm not sure why. When I left, Arlen found me, and we talked. And he told me everything. I know about your dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Arlen's planning on taking arms against a Varlix. He's moved from a tiny little camp and into an abandoned keep. It's a bit colder than any of us would like, but it's hidden, secluded, and I've been learning. It's a mass pool of arcane knowledge. I've been learning how to put wards up and how to help us defend this new keep of Domum Swam.
Where?
Do you have a map?
Take one out.
She points over here in this region.
Oh, I'm going through.
It's an unmarked region. It's not part of any province. It's just one of these large islands. There's an old keep used by the old Neen clans of Shilao. It's been cleared out for who knows how long. That's home for now, I guess. Halfway on the other side of the world, but allows us to circumnavigate the world if we need to.
So you said when Arlen killed one of the wardens, it set a few people free?
Yeah. You see that her demeanor immediately, her eyes looking down, like it's not a good memory.
Where are the others?
I don't know. I was smart enough and I kept my mouth shut. But those that didn't, they died in action. I don't know if that's the truth or what, but it's a pretty believable lie for our line of work.
How many are there at this new keep?
Right now, it's Arlen, Ibaneth. Valar and I were there for a moment. It's my bond, Dawnsight, and a few other fledglings that I was able to get out. Young elves, maybe 70, 80. 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
By the way, not 70, 80 people.
They might have to be your future. I don't know what this looks like.
That's a conversation for long after our bones are dust. What the future is concerned now for Arlen is stopping a Varlix from doing this and maybe freeing everyone back home.
What's his plan?
You know him. He hasn't told me everything. He still doesn't trust me or Valar. But right now, it's just building his resources, building a stand, building a keep for something to come home to afterwards. But if I know him, I don't think subterfuge is like him. I think he's gonna plan to go straight there and,
We'll storm the
well,
beaches.
you know how he is.
Alright. What are you guys gonna do now?
Well, I just want to relay the message to you. Kaya, and again, that same, like, disgusting look with herself. I've influenced Kaya a bit. At times, I can convince him I'm still on his side. I'll continue playing the mole in Navarre as long as I can. Gramps knows, though. So he knows every step I take, but for now, keep ferrying those that have broken out and that have been smart enough to shut up about it back to Dome Swamp.
The old man always knows. He's not letting you come and go because he thinks it's funny.
I know. But when Ibaneth looks through their minds, there's no sense of affliction on them. And we've done intense checkups consistently. If he was allowing me to take someone from their side as a mole into our own side, then we would have found out by now.
Maybe. It's just Ibanez doing these checkups?
We have a few light mages that know rudimentary magic, like myself. They're helping. They've been vetted, they've been understood. Probably know some of them. We can't fully trust everyone in there, unfortunately, but that might be okay. Valar here also has some psionic ability. He's been helping out too. Seems a bit bashful, just kind of scratches the temple. Just kind of doesn't really speak unless spoken to.
Alright, well. Try not to be yourself and do something dumb. Try to be safe, okay?
My style isn't doing dumb things, that's always been yours.
And you always followed me when I did dumb things. Makes you
No,
dumb.
I just pretended I was following and then I snitched on your mom and dad on you. How do you think they found out? You think that little bird that they sent watching you all the time, that little blue bird that you never noticed was there?
Good luck.
You too. We're gonna take our leave soon. Just make sure the supplies get spread out. We're gonna head back to Dome Swamp. If you can, whenever you're free, make the journey. It's getting there.
I'll come as soon as I can.
Well, it was lovely meeting you all. I'm gonna get... I can't remember this dragon's name. I'm gonna get Dawn Sight ready for the trip.
One more question. Arlen told me, and I'm sure you, that the trials, it's what turns you. If you bonded with this dragon. Are you showing any symptoms?
No. But when I looked into it, no one really did. Not until their final trial with Gramps. We still don't know what it is, and Arlen won't talk about it.
feel like this fight is more about information. And we're never gonna have more information than Gramps.
We can have enough, though. The truth is, whatever move we make, Varlix is gonna know. And if he doesn't already know, he's gonna find out. We were taught one thing, O'Davin. And it's how to fight these things. How to fight dragons. However strong and however mighty a Varlix is, he's still a dragon.
Yeah, yes he is. I might have just gotten an idea. Let me
Blow me here, right?
let it bake for a while. I'll get back to you.
All right. We'll talk at Dome of Swan then.
You guys be safe.
You too. Instead of like a hand, she does extend a hug. She gives you a tight hug. Valar extends his hand out. I'm gonna need Chernika and Nova. Roll me a charisma check, please.
I would love to. Charisma check.
And Nova, if you're here, you're muted.
+3.
19.
Hey,
13.
As they're leaving, you guys kind of break from this conversation. Valar goes up to you, Nova. Hey.
Hi.
Just wanted to say you fight really well.
That's great. I love that. I love that. Thank you,
It's
Adrian.
weird because it's like
Thank you.
dude is trying to be earnest, but there's just a stone face, stark yellow eyes that almost look like gems.
it's
Just
it's
yeah. I'm not really a fighter myself, you know, kind of. I've been trained, I guess, but we should fight sometime. Not like really fight. We should like, you know, fight some. Not what I'm trying to say is we should maybe,
Yes.
perhaps,
Yes.
you know.
You're killing it, Valar.
Sure. Why not?
All right.
Can Sybil catch her eye? I forgot her name already. Damn. She just said it
Eliza?
like yeah. She kind of just points, and then O'Davin, and just walks.
She gives
away.
you a weird look, like a eyebrow, like.
Good. Yeah. Good. There you go.
I don't know what those hand symbols mean.
It was all right. See you around. Looks to Chenika after like 3 minutes. Hey.
Hello.
Oh God, Valor.
No
Yes,
way.
demon.
You fight really well.
the same thing. NPC face ass.
You fight
Oh,
really
Thank you for
Thank
saying
you,
that.
Sir. Midlight.
Was
What'd
I
you say,
in the room
Chernika?
when he said that to Nova?
well. No, he's approaching y'all at different times.
Oh,
first.
okay,
He's
okay.
not. Let me be clear. He's
Okay.
not going like, "Hey, good fight." Hey, good fight. Like, no, it's like he's taking his time. Like before he leaves, though, he's trying to
Okay.
fight really well.
Valar's our furry. Who would have known?
Thank you. So do you?
Oh, I'm not really a fighter myself. You know, kind of. Like I've been trained, but you know, you and I, we should fight sometime.
Maybe if we see each other again.
Would you like that? See each other again? I mean, in like a professional capacity, of course.
I don't know. Because if this was a
That's-
professional
yeah.
capacity, it was you attacking the ship and hurting my friends.
Yeah,
So I would like
that's
to avoid
true.
that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we have to keep up appearances. I just want to make a note whether you take it or not. I didn't attack the ship. You know, I was just
No,
there
but you
to.
attacked me and my friends. So
I didn't. Eliza did, and she'll take full blame for that. But you know, I just casted a spell and got the big guy out of there. Not that it makes a difference, of course. I mean, your feelings are valid, and I understand where you're coming from. But you know,
Okay. She'll just give him a handshake and that's it. It was lovely meeting you. Goodbye.
likewise.
Did I roll to fall in love with him? Was he the 3?
Yeah.
Pop
Yeah.
that token. I want to see who I'm talking to.
Of who, Valar?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find him.
Good fight.
Let me post this.
I think you posted it already at some point.
I think so, somewhere, but I can't find it. I'm not gonna scroll through.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, there
definitely
it is.
fighting.
All right. You see Eliza get aboard Dawn Sight as Valar waves the lance around, and this almost purple, translucent dragon appears. It doesn't really have the sentience that Dawnsight or the other dragons had. It seems more like a construct. As he climbs it listens without him issuing orders or even saying a word. They give you all a nod, and they're off. I'll pass it back to you guys. Anything you guys want to do on the last 2 or 3 days of travel before getting to Fujihara?
Yeah, I'll find Sybil and I'll be like, what the fuck do you see in this man?
Hunted down.
You're muted, Juice.
Thank God, actually, that I was. That was really good for me that I was, because I said way too much right here. Anyways, what is it, Trinica?
What do you see in Odavin? His family is scary. I don't like them. They're weird.
Only Trinica knew Sybil's family.
Honestly.
They're scarier.
You might feel the same if you met my family, to be honest
Yo.
with you.
No, I don't think that's true.
Oh,
Oh.
believe me, it is. Believe me, it is. One of my family members hurt Nova really badly, actually.
Yeah, but they're not feeble-minding each other.
I have a feeling that the big guy is very good when it comes to doing business, not very good at turning off the business. So they just help him out. It's not meant in a destructive way. It's actually rather benign.
Okay.
I know it's all
Feeble
strange.
mind don't change. Feeble mind don't change a 24 strength into a 1, baby.
No,
Keep
it
that
don't.
there.
It just makes him, easier to work with, I imagine. I
I
know this is all
suppose.
strange. What was your experience like before you met us, anyways? What were you? I mean, I know who you were working with, but like, was there anything before that, or?
I mean, for a while I was in the circus, so and that was really fun, but
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I'm sure you've met plenty of people that are different, right? That
oh,
don't
different
usually-
for sure, but I also come from a loving family. And it doesn't feel very loving.
I think that sometimes when we love each other, we have weird ways of showing it. And
Painful
maybe-
ways, yes.
Painful ways, that's true. I think it's important to know when to hold back, though, no?
I don't know if they know how to hold back.
Well, I mean, you stopped fighting. Just like the rest of us did. So you at least trusted in us enough to do that, right?
Oh, I trust in you guys, sure, but I don't know if I trust Davin's family yet necessarily.
And that's
I get
totally fair.
really weird vibes from Eliza. Really weird vibes, like natural one vibes, but really weird vibes. I love just like how all three of you guys shaked your head.
Just like, please. Anyways. Yeah, to be honest with you, the first time I met his family, I was very unsure about them as well. That's a normal feeling, I imagine, that they expect people to have in the way that they care and show affection for each other. But there is a certain earnesty in their straightforwardness, at least.
It's true. Very
It's
true.
one of the things I see in him. She points to Dobbin. She's probably sitting on the other side of the deck at this point.
I like to think like O'Donnell's also on the deck, but they're just so far apart, and
I'm
they're
in the
just like,
crow's nest, baby.
giggling in the corner.
I'm way up in the crow's nest.
I feel like Sybil, and granted, I know I am new in this party and everything, but I feel like you love O'Donnell more than he loves you.
Maybe.
Ooh.
But that's just how love works sometimes, huh?
Maybe.
Love is a risk. If he doesn't feel the same, then that's a risk I had to take.
Just don't get hurt.
I'm used to it.
That's not a good thing to be used to.
No, but it can be a necessity.
Okay, Sibyl. Okay.
She'll summon Gert as you walk away, and she seems to spend a lot more time with him lately.
What does Gert look like?
He's a little, like, inkling, basically. He's like a little puddle of ink that kind of
Mosh
floats around
pit.
with eyes and a mouth.
Mosh pit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find him. This is just Gert. Just Gert
Yeah.
in the corner of the ship, just booling.
Yep, basically. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Somewhere in between there. But he's all,
That
like,
is
dark.
cute.
Like, he's literally the tattoo on her arm, so, like, yeah. Good boy. And she kind of just, like, ruffles him, and she's kind of, like, feeding him these, like, small candies. He kind of just, like, and then, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else before you get to Fujihoro?
Probably gonna knock on O'Donnell's door.
Okay, absolutely.
May I come in?
Yeah, of course.
She'll probably just go and sit in, like, a chair somewhere in the room. You talked to me about what I wanted, and well, I've decided to stand against you and her, but I don't mean it personally against you.
I know. I figured you would.
I mean, if she wanted my help or wanted me to be part of her team, she would have asked. She didn't.
I told her. Not to ask you. Because I knew that's not what you wanted. And I didn't want you to say yes just because I had.
She's gonna grab your hands. You know how important you are to me, right? She's not looking at you, though. She's looking down.
Probably like covers your hand with his hand. You're really important to me too.
Feels like fate's against us.
More ways than one.
She helped you. He helped me. She'll say, remember? Well, maybe you never knew. And she'll take a knife and she'll cut her hand, and you see red blood start coming out, like regular bleeding. My affliction's gone. Rosette helped me.
I'm glad.
I don't think there's a right or a wrong side in this. My reasons for wanting to battle with Tasha, I don't really wish to kill her, to be honest with you, are different than the issue at hand. But I still want to stand with Grozit on this one, just because there's no life for him. That kid, stuck at that age. I know we have our differences on it, but it doesn't change the way I feel. And if we survive this, well, just tell me where you want to go, and I'll go with you.
Oh, there's like one tear that comes down and kind of like wipes away. I can't I can't lie to you anymore. I can't go around telling you that I care about you, knowing that it doesn't matter. I'm a dead man walking. Ever since I decided to try to free my father, clock started. I don't know when or how much time is left, but it's counting down. Arlen wants me to kill my father. He wants me to kill the dragon knights that stand in our way. It's not that I won't, I can't. I'm not strong enough. So when we fight my dad again, I'm going to try to save him again, and he will kill me.
She looks at you in the eyes. Is that really what you want to do?
I wouldn't be able to live if I didn't bring him back.
Then let me help you. She points at your leg scales. May I? You trust me? She kind of pats the bed next to her, and she's gonna kind of, AJ, just kind of like, even if the dark magic will like seep into it, just see what's happening, or like what the rate is, where it's at, what is it, if she can identify it somehow with her magic.
I'll tell you up front, it's not that like he's turning into one. It's a manifestation of his magical ability.
Gotcha.
So it's essentially like the scales are coming from his draconic sorcerer.
Gotcha.
Thing.
So
it's not really a sickness. It's not as bad as Arlen, who Arlen, like his whole half arm is, like when he gets rid of the magic from Ibaneth, like showing it, it's like a dragon's arm plastered in, like a beat off arm plastered into his shoulder. This massive red dragon arm. It won't be like that for Odin.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unless he absorbs a dragon of considerable power, like a Shenrak, it won't be like that for him.
Well, I've taken some thought to the situation that's at hand, and she kind of like has this little smile. I'm really glad that you seem to be safe for now she kind of points at the scales from that. I'll start researching. I have more capability now. Maybe I can separate your father's soul from that thing. Maybe. I can't promise you some fake thing. I'm gonna need Sigmund and the others' help for sure. But if you're serious about trying to help them, then I will give it everything I have. The same way I know you do for me when it comes time to save my mom.
Thank you. Can I ask for a roll, AJ?
Yeah.
Can I ask Sybil to make an insight check?
Yeah, you can do that. We'll see what the dice say. Come on, dice. Alright, 19, we take those.
He's like, you're like, ask him like let us help, and he like agrees, but feel like he isn't like waving it off, but it's like, yeah, I'll let you help me. I'm still gonna try to do it myself though.
She's gonna just kind of like pull you in for a hug. I'm not asking you to do anything that you don't want to do already. Just let me try.
Thank you.
She kind of like, not like aggressively pushes you off, but kind of puts her hand firmly on your chest and like separates herself from you. I have some more work to do for what's to come. Why are we going to Fujihara? I'm sorry I was gone. I was processing.
Right now, we're really just between things. We had a weird moment of Absence. What's her name? Had a job with the Adventurers Guild. Fuck that.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're doing this for Jenny. Perfect.
Right.
I learned something else. I know where she is.
Your mom.
I don't think I'm strong enough just yet, but I'm getting there. We're gonna have to be extremely careful. I don't know how much of what Grazit told me is true, but these are definitely dangerous people.
I guess they have to be if they're keeping your mom locked up, right?
That's what I'm scared of. Thank you.
Sorry that Elasa hurt you. She doesn't know how to hold back sometimes.
Oh, she is a sweetheart. She asked me to stay down, and I did that when your father showed up, and I didn't want to do that again. And her eyes kind of meet yours again. I'll always pick your side. She kind of like... Gert kind of flies off of her on own instinct and opens the door, and she kind of steps through. Good night, Odavin. And then the door closes, and you hear her kind of like quickly walk off, kind of like breathing a little too heavily.
Good night, Aubrey.
Okay. Anything else from anyone before arriving to the jungles of Fujihoran? All right. After this moment between Odavin and Sybil, you all rest for a few couple of days until eventually you arrive a little over here, right off the coast of the jungles. There's no dock here. Claude's dock is anchoring the ship. As a small dinghy is lowered into the water with you all on it, set to allow you to paddle your way onto the beach. Claude will stay here for a couple of days, just do a quick little round if he needs to keep the ship going. But he's essentially here until you guys finish this job. Task is quite simple. Meet up with this archaeologist who is currently inside the temple, where they're waiting. They know what to do to dispel the enchantment on this item. They just need to get there. They're not a fighter. They will not help in any capacity. They will need to be protected the whole way through.
This is an
All
So
right.
we have
NPC escort
Sigmund
mission.
cast that spear, the spear
The
thing.
sphere using Old Chap's cap can only target himself. It's specifically in the item. He can only target himself.
Dang it.
Yeah. However,
I tried.
as you all continue on, it is this pristine, sun-kissed shore of this remote little area. Nova, you love areas like this, just a beautiful, clear beach, sun shining down, the serene sound of crashing waves. But as you get closer, you've seen like small rock faces on the sand. You see like a couple of like palm trees that are hanging out in the beach area before this dense thicket of jungle. You see a small from a distance, but as you row closer and closer, the boat getting near the shore where you see corals through this crystal blue water, there's a creature. It's two-legged, tinier arms, not very tiny, but tinier arms. It's on its side, and there's a haggard breath coming up from its side, up and down, up and down. It's this sinuous form. Maybe it's about 4 feet tall, longer, a long tail adorned in scales. It's a sleek, smooth creature, a long neck, and even as its mouth is lightly ajar, you all getting to the sand now on the beach, these barred fangs of teeth, some of them broken. This velociraptor is on the ground, on the sand, covered in blood that's dried, wounds, ropes that are cut hang off its body. It is in a bad state.
And
You're maybe about 60, 70 feet from it.
Does it
Can
look
I
like
just
it was
drop all my...
hunted?
Mhm. Go hang on. Go ahead, Sybil. Then O'Davin's question.
I'm just gonna drop all my weapons and just kind of get low and start slowly moving closer.
It lets out this roar immediately, but it's weakened. O'Davin, it does look like it was cut the fuck up. You all can give me a nature check.
Okay.
Where's
Oh.
Siggy when we need him? Come on, Siggy! Just
Why
kidding,
does O'Donnell have such a
21!
big ass nature bonus?
It's
Damn.
intelligence.
It's intelligence.
Damn, guys. Okay, O'Davin, Sybil, and Chernika. Lord have mercy. You guys look like there's obviously like this is not a prey. Like this is a predator. It will eat. It definitely looks like it's an omnivore, leaning more towards carnivorism. But whatever like attack this thing, there aren't supposed to be ropes on it. Like there's not supposed to be the look of a rope around its neck that has been wrung and wrung and wrung. You can make the discernment that it was definitely forcibly tamed, or like hunted.
Does it look
Can
like
I
it's
mercy kill
dying?
it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Is it like
It's not dying. It's like fighting to stay alive, but it's not dying. It's like injured. It's like taking the load off. It's licking its wound, but it's tired. Like it's brutal.
Can I just send a little healing spirit over to him?
Does it look like it was
Well, actually,
hunted
yeah,
for
the staff, dude. Duh.
sport or like hunted, like I don't know if there's a way to discern if something's hunted for sport or hunted for like food
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it's a great question. I will say on the 20 from O'Davin, 21, Sybil and Chernika, it doesn't look like it was hunted for. Because, like, when you hunt things for food, you try to kill it as humanely as possible.
Yeah.
Typically. This thing has, like, scars on its back, on its leg, on its feet. You see upon closer inspection, this wasn't hunted for sport. This thing was, like, mutilated
Brutalized, yeah.
and brutalized.
I'll kind of speak with animals from the staff, actually, for a charge.
Mhm.
Easy. Easy, I just want to help you.
No,
Did this to you. She doesn't move any closer.
you're kind.
Question when you have a chance. What kind of inhabitants are on Fujihora that we know of?
As far as like on Sanghar and like the civilization area, it's a mixture of, you know, elves, humans, gnomes. It's like nothing. It's a melting pot of races leaning heavily towards gnomes, and halflings. But
What would you say
not
like
really
the
like
level of civilization is on this island?
Sanghar, like again, like this right side
Yeah.
is pretty heavily populated. It is a full province of Shilao. Like it's civilized, you know. But this whole jungle, which takes up over half of the province, you've known it to have clans in there. You've known it to have like other shamanic type people, but it's not. Knowing that, Nova, those people wouldn't be the types that do this to this creature.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a question as well.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't know if this is information that O'Davin was told, or if this is information that Voltage Jared was told by Darius or by Juice. Wasn't Darius from Sanghar?
Narya said he was from Sanghar, yes. Sanghar is the capital city of this province. All of civilization lives in this area over here. All of known civilization lives in maybe 100-mile radius of Sanghar. You know, nothing major. Like, no, there's no civilizations in the jungle because there are dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs!
Sorry, continue with Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Live out your arc dream.
I don't have to come any closer to help you, but I can make you feel better.
It's just a deep breath, kind of like a resignment. Make an animal handling check for me. You can speak to it, so I'll say advantage.
That. Please tell me I'm good at that. I am good at that. If there's ever a thing I wanted, it was a Velociraptor. And today's the day, baby, 25!
25.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything, but it definitely just like leans down and allows you to tend to its wounds slightly.
Kurt, low and slow, and she'll cast Healing Spirit and push Gert off her arm, and he turns like that light green color and just kind of hovers low to the sand.
It looks at the thing.
You can do this, trust me, he's not gonna hurt you. You're gonna be fine. I'll give you 6 of these. She shows him the candies. 6. 6 candies.
Busts his way on over, begins doing
Good
the
boy.
healing spirit. The raptor's wounds start to close as it.
Not from here. That's all she says. Points to the sea. It's far away.
The raptor cranes its neck a bit, the wounds closing. As it slowly gets the strength, it does that weird thing where it can't really use its arms to push it up, so it's trying to get its legs under it. It's like, until eventually one leg gets it pushed itself up, the other leg catches, and it stands shaking, some of the wounds closing. On a 25 animal handling check, it's just not a smart creature, like intelligently. Like it goes off instinct. It's like, ooh, you helped me. So it's not booking it yet. I will all say,
dried
everyone give
meat.
me a perception check. Everyone can
Oh.
give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, natural 20 for a 19.
Woo! All right, god damn, guys. And so, what would you get for your perception?
Oh, right. I didn't even roll it. Sorry, bro. I was just hooked on the raptor still. I can't get out. 19.
God, guys, all right. Yeah, you all see this as it gets up and moves about, kind of tending to the sand on it and shaking it off. On its behind, like on the left, where the left leg would meet its torso, is a brand. It's not a large brand, but you spot it on this high check of a small little fox. It's just the face of a fox, brand on it. The fox seems to have like eyebrows pointed down, and it looks wicked. It's burned through the scales into the skin.
Is it familiar to any of us?
No.
Okay.
Did we have some jerky? Anybody? She kind of puts her hand back towards the party. Thank you.
The second, Nova, you pull any meat out, it makes its way towards you, past you, Sybil,
There you go. Easy, easy.
and it gets like, you know, like when a dog is sniffing you, it doesn't care. It like gets all up on you, like in every crevice. Just
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Fucking
It's
velociraptor.
okay.
I
Give
just
him
hold
the
a
meat.
loose grip on the
Please don't bite her.
jerky.
Thank you.
its mouth goes over, and you feel the teeth on your wrist. And it's like, this is scary. Like, it's like, you know, that instinctive, like, you want to pull back, but
Yeah.
you're like, "Ah." As you're holding it, it takes the meat. There's this slobber left on your hand as it throws it in the air, catches it.
Ew.
Good. Feeling better? What's your name? Do you have a name? What should we name him? She says to everybody, not in animal speak, obviously.
Do we get to name him?
Doesn't have one. You fed him. Points to Nova.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
No.
I'm bringing it
Yes.
back.
I veto Buddy. I veto Buddy.
Hey, Velociraptor, shut up. You don't get a vote.
I veto Buddy.
Benson.
I, the god of this world, veto
How about
Buddy.
Benson? His name will be Benson. the
Benson?
Benson the
We
Raptor.
we are not gonna besmirch Buddy, okay?
This merge carry on his legacy. The legacy.
Yeah.
How about Benson?
Sure.
Does the Velociraptor seem happy with Benson?
Doesn't care.
It's like,
Doesn't
oh.
tell
Can we
He's
ask the
like 3.
Velociraptor what his name is?
They did. He doesn't have a name. He has an intelligence of 3.
He's just a creature. He's just a guy.
Can you ask him?
Like he seems
Give him
like
a
the
couple more
lucky-
pieces. Just keep handing them to him. Just
Eats it.
Can you
He
ask him
stays.
what the people who did this to him look like?
did the people who hurt you come from that way? And she gestures towards the jungle, or that way towards the city?
Points that way towards the sea.
Oh. They came from the water.
Was not expecting that.
No.
Did they catch you only
No.
because you were here on the beach? Is it safe in the jungle?
Ask me if it was
It's not-
people that were visitors.
Visitors?
Uh,
Did they come like us from a ship? Boat?
Guys, I'm scared they like captured the dinosaurs to like put them in the circus. That's my leading theory.
what
Ah.
kind of boat? Can you ask him?
Do you
No.
remember any colors of boat? Boat color. Size.
He looks out to the sea, looks at your boat.
Same color.
There are people who hunt dragons for sport, for the trophy.
Let me see something real fast. I think I can do something actually.
That may be what
One
we're looking
second.
at here.
Yeah.
I think we should
agree.
venture a little further in, maybe get some more information.
How about you stick with us for now, and we'll just keep you safe.
It kind of looks you all up and down, kind of like sizing you up like a predator would do. Everyone give me an animal handling check, please.
Oh boy.
What? Hey,
My best.
hey, I'm gonna foster junior so dolphin. Oh, thanks, Sabine.
Oh, I actually got a 16.
Oh,
No,
thanks, Sigurd.
because it's one of his resources.
Okay, we'll take those. That's 15. I'll take it.
You know what? Never mind, I'm saving my Barties.
Nova 16, Sybil 15, Chernika 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dominate.
Dahan 8.
Thanks, Donnie.
Let me just
You're
roll
welcome.
for
Bitch.
let me just roll for Sigmund and
Fucking Peter's
Alex.
pet.
Let's go!
Look at
Siggy!
me.
18.
Motherfucker.
Let's roll for Talix. Okay. You see that Benson keeps his distance from Odavan and Talix, but he stays very close near Sybil, Nova, Chernika, and Sigmund, kind of walking in between all of them.
Can I
It's
try
like, it's
petting
this
it?
like saunter.
Yeah, if he'll
You
if
pet
he'll
it, and at first it's like, oh,
gentle.
and then it lets
I wanna
you, and then
give it chin
eventually it leans
scratches.
in.
Yeah.
Its head goes up, the eyes like halfway close, the leg and the tail is wagging.
Oh my god, can I point to his tail and then can I point to my tail?
Looks at your tail, you move it around, and
No. Ternika, don't. Sybil will like fall back to Adovin. Hey, maybe it's because you had the barrel pointed up, and she points to the gun, not towards the ground. Just telling you. And then she walks back up to the raptor.
Okay, let's move further in.
Sorry.
okay. With this jungle before you, you 6 venture forth with this on a 22
I know.
animal handling check. This raptor Benson, as he
Let's
continues
go.
along to your movements, with the understanding that you will protect him.
We're trying our
So I will
best.
say this: the second Benson is not protected, he's leaving.
That's safe and fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
How does he feel about
I'm
Gert? Does he
saying
warm
we
up to
take
Gert?
Sigmund's hat,
He
we
doesn't like
put it
Gert.
on Benson.
Gert is like, he wants to
Yes.
eat Gert.
Gert just kind of takes it and is just like, bro, stop. You can't eat me. Bro, you can't eat me. Stop. It's like one of those things like he even gets him down the gully and he flies back out. Like, what are you doing?
It keeps
Stop.
nudging Nova in the back, like as gently as it can, but it's a big creature. It's like hitting you in your fucking back. You stop, like, and it's just looking past you towards the sack where you pulled the first food out.
Here, you want it all? Give you all my jerky. Give him.
He steps in front of
Saddleback,
you,
that
so he's
son of a gun.
side-swiping you, and like pushes the jerky under his feet. Then takes a step back and sits and begins to eat. When it's satisfied, it gets up, pokes you in the back again,
God damn it, I don't have any more.
pokes you again. It realizes it's not gonna get any more, and as it just keeps.
Oh god.
Oh, that's so funny.
It makes its way with this funny walk.
With the funny wallet.
So we're going to where on this island? Like what's
This
it called?
temple. There's a temple
Oh,
in the
okay.
center. It's not a name. It's a temple in the center.
You
Okay.
will have no
So
peace.
it's a ruin, right?
No
However,
peace.
As you all proceed on, you've been traveling for about a day now. You gotta break camp. Benson follows along pretty docile. It's like, okay, cool, these people, they fed me, they healed me, and they fed me. This is good. This is good so far. I'm gonna keep trucking along. Until it goes bad, I'm gonna keep trucking along. You all set camp for the night. Benson sits by the fire. It moves forward. One side goes down, and then it flops to the other side as its leg just... But it keeps its head open, kind of like a dog. If you sneeze while it's sleeping, it'll get up. It's very similar, like looking up, looking around. 3 eyelids, one closing, one going to the side, as it's just looking about. Is there anything anyone wants to do as you break for camp? You start
I wanna
pitching
give him-
tents.
All the chin scratches.
He likes it a lot until eventually, like, kind of like how a dog is done playing with you after like 30 minutes of you just scratching this animal. You feel the scales, probably a little bit of molting happening already, as he's just enjoying it. And then eventually he's like, it takes its chin, wraps it around your waist, and pulls you in until you're like, oh shit, it's a big creature. It's a strength of crazy. It just pulls you in and forces you to sit with it, and then it wraps around you.
Hey, you're gonna be nice and warm
Well,
tonight.
that's where Chinika's sleeping.
It's like you try to get up and it just tightens the squeeze slightly, like no. Kinda
No.
like a child around a teddy bear.
She is so happy.
Where are we camping? Is it just on the beach?
In the jungle. Like you've traversed in the jungle for the better part.
Oh,
If that is the
Your-
case, then I
Yeah.
will put up the Druid Grove for sure. just
Okay.
so that way.
Can you
there's
read
no-
Druid's Grove to me, please, or post it in chat?
Yes. I
It
will
duplicates
send it
any animals that you have tamed.
here. I wish. God, do I wish anyway.
So we're probably like, I don't know, like
Probably right
Right
here-ish.
here.
Somewhere
Okay,
that it's
yeah.
hard to tell, general area. You can
Yeah.
see the temple from like certain like clearings in the canopy, and you just follow that path.
got it.
All else fails, you head north in hopes that you'll be able to find it. It does end up becoming a bit of a trek. Like, all right, cool, we're gonna go straight. We see the temple, and then we're lost in
Oh,
the
that is my
canopies.
6th level
And then
from
you
there, but
see it
that's
again,
okay.
you're like, fuck, it's over there. So it's a little bit of moving, hence why it'll take a while. This
Real
is like
quick.
considered
Let me just
difficult,
actually.
yeah.
What is? Can I get a color scheme for Benson?
Benson is like this dark green, dark gray, almost brownish.
Well, we are not playing art in D&D.
Has a
We
couple
are.
of like scales
We
on
are.
its nose, a couple of scales on its nose that are like a bit redder. But it's
Oh,
mainly like a
God,
red
he's so-
brown, reddish brown animal.
He's purred. There's a Druid's Grove for you, but
Alright, let's see. 30 foot cube is larger than 90 foot cube. Buildings, okay.
I waited for Benson to go to sleep because I didn't want him to get scared.
Mm-hmm.
American City.
Let's see. Which effect are you, or it's all of the effects, okay?
It's all of the effects, yeah. And if
So
Dispel
solid
Magic is
fog.
cast,
Grasping Undergrowth, Grove Guardians.
Best,
let's see what else.
yeah.
Okay, so Grove Guard. Hell yeah! This place is stacked. Damn.
When
If it
well in 2
wasn't for
locations
the
of my
solid-
choice,
Yeah.
we'll do north and south this time. So
Cool.
east and west are open.
I will say, as you guys are sleeping, you would have been woken up to a raid of these other raptors that run by. However, the Druid's Grove keeps you safe as they sniff the outskirts of the Druid Grove, like by the fog. You can just see the silhouette there, and they're much bigger than Benson. Much bigger. Benson's like the runt of the litter compared to these things, but they sniff
boy.
around. And then there's a quick bark from another one, a little shriek as it turns and follows off, avoiding that encounter.
The
I
bullet
hope
been
we can
scratched
find a
Benson
dinosaur.
under
in
his
the
genitals.
future.
Don't worry,
Crazy.
Benson, safe.
You see Buddy kind of perks up at the sound of movement to the other raptors, Benson, and then its head goes down again, kind of like still on this edge. Still on
Sybil will
this-
lull it to sleep. She'll go sit next to him and kind of rub his head until
Yeah.
he goes back to sleep on Shanika.
Hey, buddy, how do you feel about a place called the Burrows?
Benson.
Because Benson, you gonna live there. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you a tiny pet for like 30 minutes.
Call
Fuck y'all.
up Grazi and be like, hey, Grazi, is there a pet rent for the bro?
It's not a rent. You own the house. You just pay property tax.
Oh, sick.
Bro,
Yeah.
we can't leave Benson in there. We will have no cookies. We'll have nothing when we get back. That place will be shredded.
Okay. As the night comes to an end, you wake up, clearing camp. As you all head deeper into the jungle, Benson on your side. We will pick up next week with U6 and this raptor companion that you've acquired, finishing the final half of this trek through the jungle and arriving into this temple.